all good. So, yeah, Supplice. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. This game is early access, as you can tell, right here. And shoutouts to Lurkit, who hooked us up with the review key. Really sick-ass looking boomer shooter. I'm such a sucker for a good retro revival boomer shooter. I love this kind of thing. And, yeah, let's jump in. I'm really excited. This game looks really fucking dope. Let's start with the first episode. And difficulty, I want to be a hard gamer. I'll probably be a normal gamer, let's be real. Alright, so mouse sensitivity is maybe a little bit high. I'm also going to lower the music a smidge. So mouse setup. So I'm a little bit surprised that they're different sensitivity. I guess I'll just turn them... Oh, I'll just say... Well, it's not the speed. I'll just lower them both by a bit then. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if I like them being different values. That's a curious choice. I'm sure that was an intentional choice, but a curious one no less. So I'll actually raise that back up and just lower this quite a bit. So yeah, horizontal still feels too low, and vertical feels too silly. I'm actually gonna raise that up and maybe lower horizontal. It's a little bit surprising. But yeah, vertical still feels like real touchy. Also, yeah, I said I was gonna lower the music. I don't dislike the music. It's actually better than I thought it would be. When I think of Doom games and like that kind of thing, usually the music is more ambient. Wasn't expecting something cool and melodic. But yeah, so for this guy, I'm actually gonna raise the horizontal quite a bit. Maybe leave vertical where it's at. Right. And yeah, no jump button.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like really crank it. I wonder if I need to change the speed. I'll set up. Yeah, definitely don't invert anything. I think I just gotta raise the sensitivity up more. I think it was at 4. No, it was inverted. I think vertical was higher. Just gonna lower the vertical a decent bit. 1.7. This is a melee weapon. Oh, come on. So, oh, here's just some bad guys. Okay, cool. In that case, I'll just fuck them up. I know the sound effects are also still quite loud. Sorry for have all these like little pauses to the action, trying to get the balance just right. We'll do 1. Yeah, it's 0.13. A little bit more. I want to be a good boy and not explode people's earballs if I can help it. So not much backstory. We just kind of jump in to shit getting weird. Some health vials. I'm sure we'll get some guns in no time at all. Oh, where are my manners? I just went ahead and jumped in the action. I forgot to actually do the multi-stream, so I will do that momentarily. But the nice thing is that I'm such a pro gamer, it'll happen so smoothly, you'll never even notice that I'm getting it set up. You're going to say, wow, Alex, you're such a professional gamer. I didn't even notice that you were doing the setup. It's so natural. It's so natural and smooth. That's what she said. There we go. That, yeah, you never even knew I was getting it set up. You're going to say, wow, Alex, that was so natural, so organic. What a cool guy. Will says, I noticed my immersion broken forever. Fractured indubitably. Irreparably even. Almost done. The nice thing about getting the multi-stream stuff set up is that I've been doing this for long enough that it really is just a matter of like 30 seconds to get it all done. Whereas used to, it would take me like several minutes because it was it was a new and exciting and throbbing with encouragement, throbbing with excitement kind of feature. But now it's just kind of ho-hum, like, whatever. Who gives a shit? So we got a badass... Oh, that's cool, too. Can you use this to jump? Oh, well, maybe. It, like, pushes you back, obviously. But you can't use it to jump, unfortunately. The cool pulverizer mode. And then, of course, this doesn't use any ammo. It does recharge automatically, which is nice. The lack of a jump is going to be real weird, for sure. It's just like Silverint said, though. This game looks gorgeous. This game looks very, very good. Incredible sprite work. Incredible sprite work, absolutely. That is pretty sweet. I'm going to guess that health canister we saw earlier was that's one that's like you would only pick it up if you've lost health. Whereas these things always increase towards your maximum, which is nice. Stuff up there. Yeah, I can't actually pick that up because I'm not injured right now, so I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. There was some stuff that was kind of close to where we spawned. See that thingy? I want it. I want that thingy. I don't know how to get it. I can't just drill into the wall. There's not really much of a story at the start, at least.
Nope.
Can't do it. But I'm guessing the idea is that you work as a miner on this facility. Maybe it's slave labor, hard to say, but for one reason or another, you're here, and then shit gets weird, and that's all the introduction we need to start killing bad guys and being a fucking boss. We apparently work for the... Oh, I thought it was the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. No, it's the Petrol Trade Commission. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see what the alt fire does to a living thing, because, you know, that knockback is pretty impressive. State of emergency on the entire goddamn colony. I wonder if, like, I don't know, the bad guys turn into zombies all at once or something. I can't just break this door down. Can't just pulverize it either. It fucking deletes them. It turns them into a thin paste. Do you have a map? Map is very good. Map is very high quality. Use auto map to locate objectives. So objective is past this door here. There's a terminal we can check out. Purple. I'm not sure what the purple thing is. Is that us, maybe? Or maybe that was the secret we found earlier. Hide the legend if you want to. Cool. It shows the number of kills we have, or we have so far at least, out of the maximum. Number of secrets there are to find. Good stuff. So yeah, that one's closed, and we're very sad about it. That's where we all came from. Oh wait, no, this is not where we came from. This is... Oh no, that was just a switch I don't think I'd noticed. Oh, because I can't reach it, that's why I didn't notice it. If I... Whoop! What if I, like, use that to, like, fling myself across? There you go, there you go. Yeah, I can't do it, though. And again, there's no crouch. No crouch, no jump, no nothing. But I can swoosh through this guy. I thought that was a bad guy. Guy was, like, hobbling around. I mean, I'm guessing that's what killed those dudes. Some robot fell with a shotgun. Alright, emergency alert. Alright, can I un-emergency it? Okay, under attack. Hostile forces. Invader attack on site. Do not react to any known... Okay, so these are just bad guys attacking us then. That's all it is. Security personnel have been dispatched. Sounds good. Civilian personnel ordered to form groups and proceed to the nearest emergency shelter. Do not try to fight them unless necessary. Personnel with prior medical or firearms training are ordered to assist. And then error. Whole bunch of errors. And then it says, pardon the interruption, but I require assistance. And I am mostly lucid. Not sure what to play, Will. How's Monster Hunter been going for you? Is it, are you taking a break on that one? Because, I've still mostly heard good things about it. Reach the emergency shelter, it says. You're in mortal danger. And it is difficult to enlist the aid of a corpse. Alright, fair. That's where we're going, then. The short-range thing is cool, but I'm looking forward to getting some guns. Oh. Oh, I don't have that much juice. Looks like there is friendly fire, because they are killing each other accidentally. That is open now, but before I go that way, I want to see if there's anything else around here where I boogie-oogie. More health, which is great. Again, that's more restorative health as opposed to aiding to my maximum. Yeah, if you're lost, yeah, there's that. Looks like this loop is pretty darn open by now. There they are. Those guys with the shotguns are a little bit scarier. Got a bit more health, but that alt fire does a pretty good job dispatching them good. They do a lot of damage, though. That's why we have all this other health stuff lying around. Can I get them from here? Not quite. Oh, wait, no, I think I did drop him. I just didn't insta-gib him, unfortunately. If he's not completely liquefied and covered in giblets, or reduced to giblets, rather, then it doesn't count. That's how it works. Okay, anyway. Some armor. I love this kind of sprite work, man. This looks really good. Just not much challenge right now to Monster Hunter. Is it because you're too pro of a gamer? Well, it's okay. You can tell me. I won't judge you. I'm not going to hold against you if you're too pro of a gamer. If your penis is too large to sit comfortably in the chair and play the video game. Look at all these screens.
Nope.
Kind of reminds me of the Moonraker level in GoldenEye. Actions required. Am I in action? Yes. New update coming in hot, though? That's exciting. Made to the shelter with most of your 4 limbs intact. Believe introductions are in order. Charon, a scientific artificial intelligence. Or maybe it's Sharon. Analyze research data, weather patterns, plant growth, all that jazz. But due to circumstances, my current primary directive is to oversee containment of the hostile alien entities. I'm not doing a good job. We're here to help. And yeah, we cannot forget about how fat your nuts are. Correct, Will. Correct. You received the same voicemail that I did. Methuselah is a military garrison. No, it's neither a military garrison nor a high-security compound. It's a mining operation. Can't coordinate resistance efforts to the best of my ability because the network between the Geological Research Station, where we reside, and the rest of the colony has been severed. Well, there you go. Single faulty cable. There you go. That's all that did it. High bandwidth communications array. Allow me to transfer myself to a less dysfunctional system. It was decommissioned, though. Akari Nomura was dispatched to reactivate the system, but she has not completed the task. No pressure. We're the next available sapient creature, so we're going to be the one to do it. Make your way to the arms locker. I would love to grow another couple of arms. You have the pile bunker, which is great for close quarters, but you need a gun. It's unwise to bring a drill to a gunfight. Do not get brutally slaughtered until you get your gun. All right, well, I'll do my best. No guarantees. Here's some shell clips. We found some ammo. It's something.
Nope.
Wouldn't complain if we found some other kind of gun just kind of lying around. That'd be pretty cool. That raises us up to the next floor. Of course, we've been to this side. I think we've pretty much seen all there is to see right now in this little area. Unless there was anything else after this little spot, but I don't think there is. We do the map, and of course we can move around while we're in the map screen, which is cool. I appreciate that detail. All the usual trappings that GZ Doom has to offer. I realize it sounds like I'm saying cheesy Doom, like it's cheesy and delicious. But I mean GZ, which is to say Z Doom, which introduces the Z axis. But then, I don't know what the G stands for. Gamer Z Doom, maybe? Or maybe generation, like next generation. Does that raise the bridge? I think that's what that did. And now we have this elevator open. Cool. So all these dudes died, not by my hand. And it's a shame because some of them had guns, but I can't pick them up, unfortunately. That is a door I cannot use. I'm too thick to squeeze through there.
Huh.
I'm a little bit concerned if I touch that fan, it'll grind my ass up. And once again, no jump button. You know, we have the Z-axis, I can look up and down easily, but yeah, no jump button, so this in some way is kind of akin to classic Doom. In some ways. Oh shit, the fuck is this? So they have projectiles. Of course, I have my... I wouldn't exactly call this a long range up, but it's longer range than just the drill function. Got flying fellers now. Little worm boys. Oh, there's a fella there. Before I go that way... Oh, this did... Yeah, we saw this drop and block off our efforts to go to a new direction. To a nude direction. There we go. That's what I like to see. I like to see the bad guys reduced to a small, bouncy, pulpy bits. I like the old fire for this thing, but of course the range is pretty crappy. And it has to recharge, but at least it's a pretty generous recharge time. I heard it. I heard something. Come at me, bro. There we go. That's easy. Bad guys don't seem to drop anything in this game, or at least not yet. Maybe we'll see some dudes who will drop ammo for some things eventually, but for now, they're not being overly generous to us. If I can make these elevators available for later on. There's a second floor, but I'm not sure how to... Oh, wait. I can't do it. And here's something. Secrets. Armor reconditioner. Guessing that just gives me more armor? Reconditioner. So is that like an air conditioner? One can only hope. What's up, Silverint? Or welcome back, Silverint. The initials of the dev's name. Is it really? As I know that Z Doom was first, so I assume G, the G part would just kind of like imply some kind of extra piece on top of Z Doom, but maybe wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. It'd be an interesting coincidence if if Z Doom was named completely independently of GZ Doom. Can I get to that thing? Come on, I just need to jump, man. I don't know what that is, and it entices me so, but there's clearly a doorway back there. It's definitely something that I can't get to yet, but maybe eventually. There we go. At least it's easy to get back. Like in times like this, like when it's kind of dark, I want to try to use the melee weapon in the dark to see if the sparks can light the way. More of the little floaty boys. Blam, motherfucker! Ouch. Alright, so that's that. Is this ammo? This is armor. Armor shards. What about armor shards? Armor shards, like if you eat something like a very well-protected Taco Bell meal. Maybe this will lead... Oh, never mind. Maybe this will lead to that other little cavernous area. This general area reminds me a little bit of the, I think it's just called Cavern. The Cavern level in GoldenEye. One of the later levels in the campaign. Ooh, here we go. This is it. Here's the thing I've been lusting after. It is a secret. Medicant Orb. So I think it just gave us max health. The Fork of... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I'm guessing it's more or less replaced Z Doom. I could be wrong, but it seems like GZ Doom has become the standard, more or less, for Doom custom engines. For Doom custom engines. I mean, maybe people are playing games on Zoom. I don't know. But yeah, Doom custom engines. A little bit dark. A little bit dark around here, but I think it's supposed to be dark. I find myself squinting a little bit. We found so many secrets so far. It's pretty cool. Oh. I don't know if I'm supposed to break that or not, but I'm doing it. Alright, so data net access. Do the thing. Oh. Hopefully that's okay. How do you bypass these things? Do you break them? Can't check the schematics. Fail open, so I could take a drill to the box. There you go. There you go. So I broke 2 of them. 15 minutes, no replies. Some things never change. They still use the term bump. They're trying to bump a thread up. Networking is literally my thing with the capital T. No way everyone's offline, man. Off your crane, help me so I can go home, he says. Fuck it, I'm getting a drill. There you go. So, the 2 things I just happened to break were things we're supposed to break. I don't know if that's all of them. Another one. I can't reach it, but blam! There we go. He did just murk his own bro when some enemies drop ammo. There you go. Some enemies, but not all. There we go. We got Chuck. What's up, bud? Mod pack for Doom. That's right. Working out some kinks. That's awesome, man. And Chuck, that's is that the Dave that I would have met at your birthday party? some time ago. And then we saw him again. We went to see Hellraiser, and I didn't recognize him because he had cut his hair. Yeah, run it full forward to leap across the small gaps. Yeah. Oh wait, is that a gun? As I see. Oh baby, our first firearm, assault rifle, baby. Yo, this looks a lot like the main blaster rifle you get in Dark Forces, and I love that game. I love that game. Same Dave. Oh wait, actually, hold up. Without doxing anybody, I mean, he probably wouldn't mind, but without doxing anybody, was it this? Actually, I got the business card just right here on my desk. A random coincidence. I just got that sitting right here. Yeah, he is a cool guy.
Nope.
And I know you said, yeah, he's been working on some cool Doom stuff. That gun has some good shootings. Now, what is the alt fire? Oh, it zooms in. That's cool. And then it does burst fire. Oh, baby. This game fucking rips. Alright, so we know that this is the other direction. And actions required. See how we're doing. Ludicrous Games, Dave. That's the one. There we go. There you go. Come check that out. Yeah. And yeah, Chuck, you mentioned something that Scott's working on. I'll confess, I don't know if I know who Scott is. I don't know if I've met him before. But yeah, I kind of picked up on how you were saying that, yeah, you're looking for some high-quality wall art. High quality for the shop. So I'll be curious to hear, yeah, kind of what's cooking, because it sounds pretty cool, whatever's being worked on right now. But get out, gal. So what's up, bud? Or rather, sup, lice. Sup, comma, lice. I mean, hopefully no one has lice. That's not something I would ever wish on anybody. I've never had lice, and I've never had bed bugs, and I'd rather keep it that way. Chances of survival have increased statistically significantly, because I got a gun now. Corn is popping. Making a game for the... Oh, Infinity game. Yeah, that's... I'm trying to think what... We're talking like tabletop games, right? Because that term sounds familiar. That does sound pretty sweet, honestly. It sounds really sweet. And I know Dave has talked about how he's working on a couple of different things in addition to the Doom 1 and 2 custom levels. That is all very cool. Communications array. We're looking for Technician Nomura. Okay. Less good news. Remaining steps involve a jaunt through an enemy-occupied territory. We can handle it. Reboot the network. Recommend power cycling the entire unit with the master breaker switch shown on the map. Very good. Consider this a valuable training opportunity as it alerts bad guys. Right. Not a security officer, obtaining the relevant permissions to undergo firearms training would be prohibitively difficult. This is a live firing firearms training. That's what we're calling it. But at the surface, exterior doors requires a security key, but you should be able to borrow one. Yes, from their corpse. Once you're inside, use the terminal to complete the connection process. 36% chance you will need to find a second security key. Probably more than 36% if I had to guess. Alright. Looks like the wireless transponder in your suit is several revisions out of date, meaning it no longer is blah, 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 blah. Can only communicate through the hardwire terminals like this one. Possess the ability to track your precise location. Well, that's encouraging. Really good program. That's awesome. Made the Singe emulator to play Mad Dog McCree and a bunch of 90s Interesting. I'll confess I've never heard of Singe, but I've also never played an emulated light gun game. So yeah, the idea of emulating a light gun is you have to be brilliant for that shit. So that does sound really cool. Yeah, sounds like a cool. I would definitely be down to meet him. He sounds like a cool guy. If he's a brilliant software developer, I'm an extremely mediocre software developer. So we're pretty much samesies, honestly. We get the auto map, and we get the objective protocol, or markers rather. Record the location of terminals. If you find yourself lost, you get the map, or so I'm told. Right. Very good. Sounds good, computer. I would wish you good luck, but I lack sufficient data to prove the existence of such a concept. We don't need luck. We don't need that shit. I like the zoom in. Oh, this guy. Get out of here. And this door just randomly opened. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. We had a couple of rooms like this that had this kind of effect in I can't remember the name of the game, but it was that cool like cyberpunk katana game that we played last year. I like that one a lot. That was like very much on the nose when it's like cyberpunk references and the general aesthetic. It's a very cool little game. I think it was Beyond Sunset. I think that's what it was. It's a really cool one. It's a shame because right after we played through that game on Steam, and basically, or on stream rather, we saw all that there was to see from that game. We saw all the content it had to offer. After we finished it, like a few days afterwards, another update dropped that added even more, like another chapter to the game. So there's more to it since I last saw. Scoop all this up. Obviously, the inner sanctum is where we're going next, but I want to get all the pickups. I want to get the goods. Never mind, I'm at 250 max health, absolute maximum. I did open this, right? Yeah, we got those guys. We got those guys. And I've got a good amount of ammo, but I could always use more. I appreciate that in the bottom right part of the UI, it tells you how close you are to maxing out. The amount of health you have or the amount of ammo you have. Cool, that's a cool little detail. I'm just gonna assume you're a bad guy. Without giving you the chance to prove yourself, I'm just gonna assume you're a bad guy. And I was correct. There you go. We don't need luck or roads or pants. What about Yasuke Simulator? It does not sound familiar. You're not talking about Yandere Simulator, are you? Or is it Sundere or Yandere? Yasuke Simulator. Photo inspection is bad. He says it's more broken. Need to do a full reboot. Alright. Upload a pic to the shared drive. We're in space, but you can't add images to DMs. Yep. What do you make of it? He says, the hell? He says, which cable? He says, all of them. Same story for both. Any idea what could cause that kind of mechanical failure? Bolt cutters. So somebody sabotaged it, he thinks. Come on, cut the cables. No other signs of tampering, just high-density I/O connections. Anything else I've tried responds to pings. I'm gonna try to take down the AI friend that we're working with. Now, why are they trying to take down the AI friend? Are they not friendly? Are they secretly evil, or is there someone trying to pull off some bullshit? I want to clue you in. What's the hot topic on SockNet? SockNet. That's where socks talk to each other. That's when you have like one sock on one hand, the other one on the other hand, and they like you just do the just have them talk to each other. Dr. Akaria would sabotage her own research AI. Someone who hit like on her post, maybe. Anyway, just gotta fix them darned connections. All right. So some little bit of background lore. It's getting a little bit spicy and a little bit nicey. Same person from the new Assassin's Creed game, but sillier. Interesting. I've heard really good things about the Assassin's Creed game, actually. Which is kind of surprising because, like, historically, when a new Ubisoft game comes out, it's like, oh, fuck. Here's like a high-budget game that does not always... Like, you know, Ubisoft games tend to be very high-budget, but are not always high quality, necessarily. Or not always that interesting at launch. But I've heard really good things about the new one. So yeah, I hope it's really good, really good. Especially because Ubisoft's in pretty dire financial straits. Last I heard. Anyway, no, I'm not really familiar with the developer for the game. I know Ubisoft is the publisher. All right, so I could sprint across there, and obviously that bridge. Oh, the bridge is out. Oh, well, that's a problem. That's a problem. I need this bridge to not be out. Thank you very much. We got Skewer. What's up, Skewer? Games for LAN parties. Interesting. A lot of the old school ones. I mean, I'm definitely down to talk shop with LAN parties. I'll confess, all of my favorites tend to be also on the slightly older scale of things. But yeah, there's definitely some games that I think would work well in that setup, in that kind of setting. If you guys were wanting to talk about like getting LAN parties together or something like that. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I haven't done a LAN party in like 10 years. I had a group of old school friends that would do them every once in a while. Oh, here we go. But it's the darndest thing. A bunch of those friends like got married and started having kids and started doing things with their lives and moving away for new jobs and careers. And what a bunch of nerds, am I right? When will they learn that video games are more important than all that? Maybe one of these days. I don't know. But anywho, it's been a while since I've done one, so I'm also out of the loop. But I like to think that I know enough to be dangerous. Look at this guy jumping towards us. Wimbly bimbly. This game is very good. I'm really digging this. Good to see you, Skior. Juck says, we're a little bit old. I mean, you talk about DOS games. Dude, there are some DOS games that still hold up. You heard me talk about Dark Forces. How this game, for me at least, very much has some overlap with Dark Forces. And that game, I think, still holds up pretty darn well. So, I don't know. I've never played... Actually, I'm trying to think if there was multiplayer in Dark Forces. It might have been explicitly single player. But yeah, there's a number of games from that era that still hold up pretty well. Honestly, multiplayer Doom still rocks. You can definitely do a lot worse. I'll take the old school classics over newfangled garble any day. But there are, of course, a lot of great new games out there that potentially fit the bill. And lower that thingy. And let's go to this one right here. Skior says, who's in the Animus? Oh, you're talking about the, the Assassin's Creed game. I'll confess, I'm such a scrub. I've actually never played any of the Assassin's Creed games. I know a very, very basic little amount about the Animus. This like, just the basic overarching lore of the series, but not much. Made a server with 4 graphics cards. My God, yeah. Trying to set it up so any computer or laptop can connect. That would be sick. That would be sick, Game Trader. That sounds awesome, yeah. Doom is the top priority, as it damn well should be. And there's so many goofy Doom mods. That's the thing. So it's kind of a... It's one of those, like, desert island choices. It's always relevant. Always relevant. Will I play more Postal? Yeah, we'll play more tomorrow, I think. Some more Postal 2 tomorrow. And then we'll check out Brain Damaged. Postal Brain Damaged on Thursday. Because I have a review key for that one. We're probably not going to beat Postal 2 before we try Brain Damage. But yeah, a lot of Postal this week for sure. Because, yeah, I think Postal Brain Damage is the newest one. Assassin's Creed 1, yeah. But Black Flag, yeah. Everybody loved Black Flag. It's weird because the Assassin's Creed series has apparently a widely differing amount of, maybe not quality, but just general reception of certain games in the series. Like, everybody loved Black Flag. Not everybody loved Assassin's Creed. Was it 2 or maybe it was 4? I don't know. There's like been all these spin-offs. There's Odyssey. And, I can't remember the other ones. But, I mean, I just know there's been a billion of them. Some of them were well-beloved. Others were awful, apparently, according to some. So, it's interesting that it deviates so much, you know, kind of ebbs and flows. But yeah, Black Flag, that's probably the big one for a lot of folks, for sure. Sunshine and Moonshine. That's really funny. I'll admit, I've actually never heard of these things. But that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. What's up, Ace? There's a Doom roguelike mod? Yes, I've heard that's very, very good. I've heard that's very good. There's also a turn-based, like, strategy kind of Doom game that has since had the developer release a standalone, not really standalone version, but a standalone, like, re-implementation of the tactical Doom game. I think it's called something of Jupiter? Jupiter Hell. That's what it's called. It's called Jupiter Hell. And it looks fucking incredible. It's like a turn-based tactical game. Actually, maybe that one's a roguelike. Maybe that's what Ace is talking about. Anyway, yeah, Jupiter Hell looks incredible. I've seen Alias played a bit. Yeah, Shake played some as well. I think you're right. I think Chris played some. Yeah, that game looks incredible. That game looks incredible. Like Assassin's Creed Rogue. I don't think I know much about that one. Not financially. Yeah, I've heard the same thing, Ace, that Ubisoft has been in financial dire straits for a while, and they're putting a lot of eggs in this Assassin's Creed Shadows basket. I mean, listen, I'm not exactly one to be sympathetic towards Ubisoft, given that they've had some awful shit that they've gone through over the years with, you know, treating their employees like garbage, investing into like stupid crypto shams and all this bullshit, the NFT nonsense. It's hard for me to feel that sympathetic towards them, but I don't want, you know, people to lose their jobs. I don't want game developers to go away. So I mean, I'm not going to be cheering their demise necessarily. If they can survive, great, but you know, I hate to say it, but they've kind of put themselves in this hole. But that's the leadership, right? It's not the, you know, the people in the closer towards the bottom, the regular folks that are just kind of trying to do their best. Let's see. Celestial body. Right. Yeah, this barren celestial body. I'm all about burying my celestial body, all right. So we're turning this place into a thriving enclave of peace and hope. Given all the death and destruction right now, it looks like it's doing great. Lessons of Earth are bitterly remembered, he says. Well, this takes place in like 2703 or something like that. The 28th century. Unbiased information. Report any abusive or transgressive actions. Blah, 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 blah. We'll fight for what's right. Okay. Very impressive mission statement here. Self-help group aiming to provide services for basic necessities, food, medical care, psychological care, penicular health, testicular support, urinary analysis, you know, all the usual things. Buttholer, I don't know, buttholer massages. There we go. So anyway, funds for our mission are collected through anonymous crowdfunding. Find out what we can do for you and what you can do for Methuselah on social media. All right. Well, that sounds great. That sounds great. Cashocracy. Yes. Starved Earth. Insurgency Protocol. All right. Well, that's very good. Very good. Well, good use of our time here. Yeah, one good. That's how I feel too. Like if a game or a series is something I've never played myself, but other people love it and my friends are into it, it's like, yeah, I want it to be good for their sake, if nothing else. Like I want them to enjoy it. Like even if it's not my thing, I like it when other people are enjoying it. Like if a thing comes out and it's like awful and everyone's mad about it, it's like it doesn't affect me specifically, but still, it's like I want the fans to have a good time. It's always exciting when a game comes out and it's very cool and people are happy about it. It's always, you know, the number of times in recent memory a well-advertised or well-publicized game has like all this anticipation that it comes up being garbage. You know, it's a bummer. I mean, sometimes it's like funny. Like sometimes like the stories behind it are like, oh my god, can you believe the publisher attempted this bullshit? Like, what were they thinking? Like sometimes you get like funny stories out of it, but also sometimes it's like, oh no, this just makes people sad. I don't like it when people are sad. I want people to be the opposite of sad. And the opposite of sad is Daz. And Daz no good. I'm liking this gun a lot, but the problem is I like it too much. I don't know if I'm going to be incentivized to use other guns when the time comes. I say that. Maybe I'm going to find a gun in this game, and I'm going to say, holy shit, the assault rifle can eat an entire penis. This is way better. But for now, I fucking love this thing. I mean, I say that. I'm sure once we get a banger shotgun, I'm going to be like, oh man, I need nothing else in my life. It just fucking eats through shit, and it's got a very cool punchy feel. Like the gun just feels good to use. It feels good. The sprite work is so beautiful, just like Silver End pointed out. So like the game just looks great. The game looks and sounds and feels good. Very good to play. It's a good game feel. I believe that the experts would say this game has the juice. Got the sauce. That armor. Actually, never mind. I don't need the armor. I am full up. I am full up on armor. It's a traditional Doom as a shooter. Oh, randomly generated levels. Yes. You know what, Ace? That sounds familiar. I think I've seen like a YouTube video of it. Because, yeah, there's ways you can play the Doom roguelike in like standard Doom levels, or you can use the, like you said, randomly generated levels. and play the roguelike in that sense as well. And there's like a bunch of other ways to like roguify Doom in fun ways. So it seems like they're kind of fighting each other sometimes. Only sometimes. Yeah, all these like optional ways in which you can roguify Dooms that involves using other third-party mods for those so inclined. It seems pretty sick. So yeah, that's something I'd like to delve into at some point. Try my hand at trying to mod Doom in such a way where it has like a lot of cool and fun roguelike things, roguelike functionalities, because I think that'd be really fun to mess with. I do love me a good roguelike. I love boomer shooters. I love roguelikes. Why not have them both in perfect harmony? Perfect, beautiful harmony. Probably should get some more ammo because I know I'm getting a little bit low. As evident by this thing being red. I just love killing. I love killing the bad guys, man. Look at that. There's like health I just can't quite reach. Oh, I heard something growling at me. Thought it was behind me. It was right in front of me. It's getting very good reviews. Yeah. Yeah. Good opinions. Yeah. That's what I've heard. I've heard like really good things. I know there are some like... Here's the problem too. Like I know there's also like weirdos online who are like extremely mad that there's a black guy in the game. Like, it's not historically accurate that there was like... here's the thing. Like apparently there was a historical figure that like that has the same name as the guy in the game that was a real person. So like there was like some historical basis for the person that is that the game stars, you know, as the protagonist. But of course it's a video game, so you know, of course it's going to take certain liberties with like, you know, how accomplished of a samurai were they. You know, obviously the video gamification here means that it's not going to be 100% a documentary exactly, but you know, there's people being weird about it obviously, and you know, it happens inevitably when this kind of conversation happens around historical figures. And unfortunately, when it comes to people of color, there's always like a certain kind of internet person that gets extremely weird about it. It's like, I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, yes, I get it, historical accuracy and such, but I don't know if I really trust Assassin's Creed games to be historical documentaries, right? Like, it's a video game. I think the entertainment should be first. Historical accuracy is not, like, this is not a simulator. I don't think that's like the plan here. So the fact that like the game's been getting very good reviews seems to further enrage this like very small but still very annoying minority of players of this game, or at least people who are aware of the game, and are kind of ruining the fun for the rest of us. Also ran out of ammo because I'm having too much fun killing dudes. Ain't that some shit? There we go. Now I got some juice. I got the juice. There was a documentary. That's right. Tom Cruise being a samurai. All right. Let's don't joke about that, Ryan. That's real, and it did happen. All right. It's very real and very serious. I'll have you know. We still have maximum armor, so I still have no use for this. A whole bunch of ammo up here. I love that. Love that for us. Yeah, historical liberties. It's like historic fiction. That's kind of how it is. So yeah, it's people being weird about it. It's again, the nice thing is that it's a small number of voices, so they're relatively easy to tune out, but it's still annoying from time to time. People just losing their shit. It's almost like just the kinds of things some people find themselves getting mad about. It's like, man, there's so many more video game things later to complain, you know, that are worthy to complain about. Feels like the kind of thing where it's like, has this person ever played like anything outside of their bubble of games that they're used to playing, or do they just play the same kind of game over and over again? Because to me it kind of smacks of a that aftertaste that says like, oh yeah, this person could really stand to broaden their horizons. It would do them a lot of good, perhaps. Now, there's probably a terminal that we need to find. And knowing me, I might have actually walked right by. Now, we did press a really enticing-looking button earlier. Yeah, there's that, if nothing else. That might be open now. So we pressed a very exciting button. And nothing excites me more than pressing buttons in video games. It is a sexual proclivity that I will admit to, indulging on more than one occasion. Gracie and I have an understanding. My wife and I, she understands. She's great and all, but pressing buttons in video games, all right, that's like she can't be everything, right? Like, so, you can't expect your partner to occupy every single facet of your life, right? It's like they can't do everything for you. So my wife does a lot of great things for me, but pressing buttons in video games, not quite the same. Not quite the same. I think we've seen it all. I got the goods. Oh, big gun. Oh, got a rotary shotgun. Is it like a telephone? Can I make some calls? I don't have a ton of ammo for it, so I'm going to use this for a little bit longer. But that is big excite. Now on the second floor, baby. Still no jump button, by the way. So it's called Doom Infinite. That does sound familiar, yeah. Sounds like something I would love, because I do love me some roguelike shenanigans. Shenanigans. Not exactly historically accurate. Right, it references history. Exactly, yeah. That's my understanding, too. And of course, I'm not exactly one to soapbox here, because I've never played the damn games. Fuck do I know, right?
Nope.
I'm not exactly a... Oh, that's weird. I'm not exactly an expert here. But yeah, just what I've seen and what I've heard of the games. It's like, yeah, they're all... Yeah, there's like some historical basis for these games, but yeah, like we're not expecting this to be a one-to-one matchup with the Wikipedia article. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how video games work. For the most part. I mean, there are some games that are like very dedicated to being all about maybe not historical accuracy, but like sticking with what is within realism for its time, for like the time in which the game takes place. Like the Civilization games do an interesting job of like giving that like almost what if kind of thing, that almost like that alternate universe kind of feel of, yeah, what if this country developed this technology first? What if this world leader made this decision instead, and all the ripple effects that it causes, that, all the downstream effects that it causes. So I think we have that access, probably. We have well, actually, let's find out. Okay, so we need the green. That's why it's green. We have orange in the bottom right. Not greeny. I got the green. I don't have the greeny, nor do I have the weenie. This is open. Health, very good. Oh, sorry. Can I flush the toilet? That is not... Alright, so out of all the toilets I've flushed in the world, out of all the toilets I've flushed in a video game, no less, that's never happened. I've never seen it just ascend to toilet heaven. And now, any toilet I interact with, video game or otherwise, will be inferior, because that was amazing. And I need it in my life forever. If a toilet does not ascend to the heaven, oh my god, does not ascend to the heavens, then I don't want it. Also, I'm gonna unplug my controller. Yeah, I think my controller's getting weird. It keeps like jittering up a little bit like that. Give me 1 sec. See if that makes it happier, because it's being a little bit scrungy. A little scrungy. Da Vinci not being the gadget designer for a League of Assassins, that'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if he was. But you're saying, I'm guessing that's the thing that happened in the Assassin's Creed games. So, yeah, I mean, I would almost prefer that was, the case, because that sounds way more badass than real life. So, sounds like he messed up. Sounds like there was a missed opportunity on Da Vinci's part. World famous painter is one thing, but yeah, a gadget designer for a League of Assassins, that sounds fucking dope. Sign my ass and or penis up. That's where we came from. Alright, so I think I've got my bearings here. Go ahead and go up. Go for uppies. Damn, what do I have missing? Got 27. Oh, that alt fire is real tasty. It fires 3 shots. That alt fire fires 3 shots. That is so delicious. That is so indulgent, and I am extremely okay with that. Oh, that's fucking juicy. I like the shotgun a lot. Didn't I just say earlier, when I get a shotgun, I'm going to swear off the assault rifle ever? That's not true, obviously. I still like the assault rifle, but this is quite tasty. Quite delicious. Also, a lot of health vials and bullets just left on the sub. What I'm guessing is like either a lounge or like it's like almost looks like a subway or like bus seats or something. Like that little dash move they do. It's very cool. I don't know if it's just what they use to get close to you or if it's actually like a melee attack if they reach you when they're doing it, but very cool looking. What you looking at? How's it going, guys? We're just looking out the window, just admiring the view. There's like a small little gap underneath there, just a little bit. He invented a helicopter, but couldn't come up with a... Well, I mean, that's more than I could pull off. So, I mean, obviously he was clearly a clever fella, no question. Clever fella, and yeah, did more than just, yeah, in all fairness, do cool drawings or good paintings. Because, yeah, I have heard about, like, the schematics that he designed for various tools and various gizmos. Got the green key and also another shotgun. Well, not another... Oh my god, what the fuck are you? Whatever that was, we pull out the big guns for that thing, because that was a big, meaty boy. Big, meaty claws. I guess if there was ever an instance for us to use this big, scary weapon, that's a pretty darn good one. The green on that tree, and I got excited. And also fearful. Keep hearing, like, scary noises. Oh yeah, it's these guys. Just take him out with a more long-range friendly weapon. I don't have that much shotgun ammo. There we go. Now they'll quiet down, maybe. We'll think about it. Think about what you've done, mister. Ouch. We got Meerkat. What's up, buddy? He would have invented the helicopter. I think you're right, honestly. It's pretty impressive. Doubly impressive when you consider that, yeah, like this would have been before the time of, you know, other vehicles. So, the first vehicle presumably being considered was one that would not just drive around the ground, but the one would be able to lift us off into the air. Pretty impressive. This guy. Oh, it's a door. It's a secret. Armor augmenter, max armor capacity. That's cool. There's some permanent upgrades you can find. Some meta progression, dare I say. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. It's good to see you, Meerkat. An ad for child's learning toys. Is that because the general maturity level of what I bring to this stream is maybe less than that of a adult? When I talk about dicks and butts and farts, maybe it implies slightly that my maturity level is less than what it ought to be. Maybe. Of course, you know, we play M-rated games, but just because the game is rated mature does not mean that that is what I have.
Nope.
Can't go this door then. Well, fine. I didn't want to go through that door. Before I go to that terminal, was there anything else? We have the green door access now. This is where we were earlier, I think. Yes, this is where we were earlier. So we'll check out that terminal again. I've never tried these stairs, in all fairness. The stairness, in all fairness. Frustrating he was so good at avoiding my shots by just bouncing around like that. What do we got? The learning experience, that's right. This stream is Cocomelon, correct. Cocomelon for the 25 to 34 age bracket. Our people in botany here were gifted with too many talents. That's a good problem to have. running a skeleton crew ever since the order to call in everyone with any comms, atmospheric, physics experience. Okay. I have exciting news. We're able to recruit geology and mining to assist in collecting moss samples. Alright. Getting 3 new field researchers. Very cool. With the all clear for medical, we can relax our safety protocols. Oh, there you go. It's just moss. Yeah, it's just this mysterious geological sample we collected. And, yeah. The higher-ups have assured us that this mysterious moss sample, we don't have to worry about safety protocols. It's not a fungal growth. It's definitely not harmful to humans. Just don't eat it. It's fine. It's fun. That would definitely not explain why there's, like, zombified humans attacking us, right? The genetic deviations of the recent samples are off the charts. Wow, this is so exciting and definitely no downsides whatsoever. There you go, Meerkat. Listen. Only the most valuable kinds of things are debated here, Meerkat. So, it's what humanity needs, all right? It's what we need and deserve. The hard-hitting subjects that no one else is brave enough or stupid enough to encounter. That's what I like to bring to the table here. Moss's natural bioluminescence is great. Cave ceiling is a field of stars. It's wonderful. I wonder if that's the blue stuff we saw, because we saw some blue stuff along the walls in that cavern area earlier. Everything the first colonists brought was familiar. Seeds, saplings, genetic code. With each sample, there's more deviations. Like we kickstarted a new Mother Nature. This is so exciting. Such a shame we're understaffed. Alright, reach out to me if there's anything at all we can help you with. Very good. Only Dr. Akaria could get this excited about moss. A name we've seen a couple times now. I get overly excited sometimes with the most deviance from baseline parameters we've ever recorded, by an order of magnitude at least. Maybe it's just the scientist in me talking, but it's so exciting. Studying alien life. Any progress in that block user feature? Yes, asking for a friend. Alright, well there you go. So again, no one is surprised by kind of where this will likely end up, or where it's how it's brought us to this point at least. Why there's all these zombified humans attacking us. Why the station has been overrun with aliens. Why everything's just generally being fucked up. It's because of the rogue alien moss being enabled. And look at that, we are full on armor. Almost full on health as well. Feeling real good. Real good. So here is maybe where they're storing some of the samples. The stasis universe. What would the stasis universe be necessarily? Is that a is that something kind of similar to 40K? Whatever that is, we're not going to give it a chance. Oh, I like how the water splashes when like stuff falls into the water. That's cool. Like, look at the shell casings as they fall in the water. That's a cool touch. Alright, so we got the max armor increase. But that is it. So just a dead end. Well, I mean, it's not just a dead end. The max armor increase is itself goals, but nothing else beyond here.
Nope.
Nope. I appreciate how much there is to this area. The downside, though, is that it's easy to get kind of turned around and also turned on. This was where, oh, that's where we got the extra thing. Okay, cool. Back to the main area then. I heard something just now. Of course, we can go through the green doors now. That's probably the next major objective, is the green doors. This one. All right, that was the weird fucked up, the goofy bathroom scene that I love so much. There's this one too. Fast boy. It's also a dead boy. Oh shit. It's getting low on shotgun. Shotgun juice. Kinda wish there was like a flashlight because it's a little bit dark around here. What that noise is. Get back out. It's so juicy when you pull up a shotgun blast. These guys, it's so juicy as things splatter about. Deeply satisfying. Oh, hello. I saw the terminal. It's the other door we saw, but didn't quite go through yet. We are full on health, which is great. Great news for people named Alex. That's me. Oh. Oh, I can't get the ammo. I'm too short. I can't reach it. All right, so here's where we saw this earlier. Oh, here, can I like use this to launch it or to launch myself? No, I can't do it. Can't freaking do it, man. Can't freaking do it. What a tease. So we'll go back for that one terminal. Otherwise, in good shape. All right. What this thing's got for us. It's a game series. Okay. Very dark future. Is it like tabletop? Tabletop games? Developing badass abilities. And did it begin with us tampering with like samples of some kind of plant substance that maybe we shouldn't have, and it caused several weird downstream effects? Got the communications array, which is good. We've been overrun completely. Cannot mount an effective lead resistance. I'm shocked. I'm not really that shocked, actually. There's a bus. All right. Evacuate the colony. Execution of this plan to evacuate will be tricky. I must ask you for your assistance in another crucial matter. All right. So... All right. Proceed to the facility exit. Make your way to the coordinates I've marked. Don't take this instruction... Right, or this instruction literally... Oh, right. Keeping your eyes peeled. I'll transfer myself to a more stable system. Okay. So just get to this other location, and I'll tell you more in a little bit. All right. Sounds good. That's all we got for now. Developing godlike abilities, and it's for PC games. I'll confess, I'm kind of surprised I've never heard of it before. Called Stasis. Is it? How long's it been around? Is it kind of old-ish, or is it new-ish? I'm surprised I never heard of it. Sounds like it'd be my cup of tea. That kind of jam. My cup of jam, if you will. Nothing else around here. Might as well just head on out. And I guess it's on the map, if nothing else. It'd be one floor down, I do believe. Which would, I think, be... That's going up. Go back this way? Was there anything else this way? Drop down. I think it just loops around. Oh, here's this fella. Right. The green key this time. Oh, this is a secret. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. What kind of secret message thing could we find then? Trying to produce stem cells. Oh, okay. Uncontrollable development of warped life. Yep. Infested some fungus. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sounds about right. 2015. Okay. Playing the third game. That sounds awesome. Sounds awesome, man. Hiding the West Lower Interconnect Tunnel. I killed him. I got a gun in security office. Don't know about guns. The green one, the one I'm using right now. It went off. I thought I lost my hearing for good. And he got drawn to the racket. Thought I found a friendly face, but he started shooting. He didn't hit me. Interesting. So this is probably after things started to get fucky. Face was wrong. Body mangled. The gun was, like, grafted to him. That explains why we can't get the guns from them. that had some cool tattoos. Robbie from Communications. Was that a joke? I brought everyone snacks and I killed him. Oh boy. There you go. So the stuff, of course, changes people. It turns them into murderous monsters. And we got more ammo capacity. That's great. Well, I'm sad about Robbie getting got. Sad about the horrible trauma that it inflicted upon that poor guy. But hey, more ammo. So, I mean, all's well that ends well, right?
Nope.
Oh, come back, door. Corpse floating there. So now we've completed the loop. Down we go. Bloop. Right. And now... Wait, have I not been here before? Surely I have. I think I've been here before. It's just that I was full on armor and health when I was here last. Actually, no, I've not been here before at all. I would remember these guys. You've got a lot of health, bro. Have you ever considered having less health? Kind of irresponsible having that much health. Kinda cringe. That alt fire is so good. I mean, the primary fire fires one shot, which is very effective. That alt fire fires 3 shots at once, and it is fucking delicious. Be goddamn delicious. Can I squeeze by there? I was hoping there'd be something over there. Something cool. Yeah, so we've definitely been in that side, but not this side. I see. The door was probably open for a lot longer, although it required the green key, so we wouldn't have been able to go through it even if we would have tried. Can't go up here. The lack of his jump button does make me a little bit sad, but it does make it simple. You know, it simplifies things. First level complete. The plot of their computer systems begin with rigging organic mines. Oh boy. It's something we did in the real world this month. Organic mines to electronics. Was there like a thing in like the news that I missed maybe? Because that doesn't sound familiar. I missed 3 secrets and we missed 3 additional upgrades, but I mean this is not going to be a 100% playthrough, obviously. I'll do what I can. You know, get the fun stuff as I can find it, but there's no way we'll get all of it. Got a door that cannot open, but we got this thing. Actions required. Got to our destination. Very good. I can't usually make an assessment in this particular field, but under the circumstances, I think I can do okay. So here's what's happened. So this is a science AI, not a tactical unit. So me being in charge of this kind of thing is a little weird. But Neptune has been unresponsive since the onset of the attack. The usual security and administration AI. The emergency protocol dictates that the task of securing the station is to the next AI person, which is me. Alright. I've submitted a revised set of the protocol instructions to the administrative staff, but I'm not sure if they're alive. There you go. So the issue here, without direct control over the colony's defensive systems, the human population is probably going to die. Cool. Alright, very good. So the sector houses the colony's security control center. Usually it's locked down, but Neptune's absence means it's probably okay. That's where the master security override is. Swimming with invaders. Alright. Calculate a significantly higher chance of eventual survival if you choose to assist me. Alright. I believe they usually say break a leg, but please do not break any legs. Or not my own, at least. If you're breaking legs, break someone else's. On the 6th, they're working on a printed biological mind fused to a circuit. I've never heard of this. That's wild. They've been keeping it secret. How would it make people upset? That's so weird. Why would that make people feel nervous? What would be off-putting about that in the slightest? Yeah. So this is a private company, I'm guessing. Yeah. I've never heard of this, but that is bizarre. doing it in secrecy is also bizarre. I mean, you would think they would have to solicit investors to, invest money into something like this. So if they're trying to be secretive about it, that kind of technology can't possibly be cheap. Medical companies are okay. Yeah, that's interesting stuff, if nothing else. We'll see if anything significant comes from it. The little red cooler. Does that red cooler have some brewskis in it? Right. I saw the armor and I got excited. Forgetting that I'm already full on armor, as you can tell by the bottom left part of the overlay. Shotgun's so cool, man. I mean, again, the assault rifle's great, but the shotgun's so cool. Oh, I do love me some old school waterfalls. This is bulletproof, ain't that some shit? Look at that shit, can't get them. Isn't this just a pretty sight? Look at this. I love this kind of shit. Look how bright the colors are. Look how great the water looks. Green the grass is. And the sun is shining on this skybox. No, I love this. I love this vibe. I love this aesthetic. It's so cool. So it's supposedly more effective than computer-based AIs. Oh, I see what you're saying. So the tech companies, right? Yeah, putting their eggs into the computer generative AI. I see what you're saying. So something that's going down into a very, very different kind of direction. Well, I mean, it does seem controversial, to put it nicely. I mean, yes, it would also potentially shake things up in the AI space, and yeah, for those who have spent a lot of money into yeah, generative AI, that kind of thing. And of course, oh, a geoscanner. Not sure what that does. Not sure if it did something to the map, maybe. Yeah, I mean that sense of, yes, it would definitely compete with other AI implementations, but I also think about just the the moral implications of like you were saying, like printing I guess you're saying like some kind of circuit board onto a brain. That yeah, what was the exact phrasing? Yeah, it was. Yeah, printed biological mind fused to a circuit board. And in some kind of marketable state that others were claiming could do miraculous things. Yeah, it's like that the ethics, the morals of that are to me a little bit questionable. And for the people that are in charge, like, they don't give a shit about that part of it, obviously, but us normal people probably are a little bit put off by it. The air smells like warm root beer and the towels are oh so fluffy. Oh, one can only hope. One can only hope. I think that did establish that bridge now, which is cool. Or maybe open the door. That's what that was. Get his ass. Oh, I think I heard these things open? Yeah, the glass opened. Oh, that was the splash of the water. That was the splash of the shells falling in the water. That's what it was. The casings. That is an armor upgrade that I would like a bunch. Electric cars took so long to come into the picture because of legal pushback. Oh, you're saying like the AI companies would be the ones bringing lawsuits? Maybe. That's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Yeah, electric cars getting pushed back by the oil companies. I see what you're saying, like copyright infringements, that kind of thing. That is not outside the scope of reason, or of possibility, that is. I want that armor upgrade, but I'm not sure how to get to it. Maybe you can just walk across the water like Jesus? One way to find out. Which I think that's a little bit too far away from this thing. There we go. Hit his ass. Ass has been gotten. Damn, Meerkat has heard about it. It's called the Neuron Computer. Synthetic Biological Mind, the SBM. Yeah, I've never heard of this, but it sounds fucking far out, man.
Nope.
We have bigger fish to fry. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Oh, it's a ladder. Hey, look at that. There are ladders. So jumping is illegal, but ladders, A-okay. All right. Not really. It's not life any more than plants are. I mean, it's just the doors it opens for the future. I don't know. That's the part where I could see it being controversial. It's printed matter, not naturally occurring life. Yeah, and I mean, you're not wrong. It's just the... I mean, in its current state, you're right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's really all that impressive or all that controversial. Just more... There's more future implications is what comes to mind. Making our colony a better place to live. Reach out and say hello. All right, this is like, yeah, all the different AI systems out there. So Neptune is the security one that right now is offline. Sharon, that's how you pronounce it. This is the one that is the science AI, which is kind of taken over for now. Juno is not working yet. We've got the Lorem Ipsum. Yep, classic. Just a placeholder, it's fine. Tells creepy jokes. I mean, they're not wrong. Unexpected humorous or sarcastic responses. Work inappropriate language. Aw. Oh, I like work inappropriate language, though. Someone reported the AI to HR. There you go. From the latest update, right. What if they gave us inaccurate data as a joke? Have you tried to just ask them to stop doing it, maybe? You don't ask a computer to stop doing something, you fix it. It's machine learning. Yeah. All right, bro, I ain't reading all that. Tone it down, bro. Asked Sharon to pull some reports, and they started making weird jokes about my marriage. All right. Loves that crane more than me. Well, there you go. Very good. Very good. Completely normal and completely reasonable dialogue. You think some people are upset about it already? I mean, potentially. I mean, it sounds like pretty innocuous on its own for, you know, right now, at least in its current state. Just opened a door or something. I hit a switch. I'm not sure what the switch did. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's another door. Doors on doors on doors. This one was closed, but now it is open. Action required. Did I do good? We already print organs? I actually did not know that. I did not know that that was like a thing that was... I mean, I know it's been a thing that's been a hypothetical for a while, or a someday in the future we'll be able to print new organs. But I did not know that was a thing already. Just because of all the concerns of, like, you know, making sure that it's been done, that it's being done correctly, and that when you do a transplant, it actually transplants correctly, get it accepted by the body, that kind of thing. This is I'm too high to find these new articles. Yeah, I never heard of any of these things, honestly. Goes to show how up to speed I am with these things. Facility doors are locked after all. Maybe the AI, the security AI, is not so compromised as we thought. There are security keys. I'm shocked that we're gonna have to get some security keys. It's not a Doom-like if you're not getting some security keys to unlock some doors. Alrighty. So I lament the fact that I possess no physical form, if not for the sake of convenience, and times like this. We got 2 locations for the cool new keys that we'll need to get through here. And there we go. That's what we're doing. Oh, God says, I got an organ you can print. I got an organ, a printable organ for you. And now we're on this side of the map. He dashes towards me and I blast his ass. Look how they growl at you. Growling robots. Although, I mean, there's blood, so I guess maybe they're androids or cyborgs, rather. Oh, they're shooting at the other guy. Surprised that he stopped fighting me to shoot these other dudes. Because these dudes are obviously like mutated humans. Maybe the other guys are like the aliens or something. So it's just like it's trying to recreate functions of a human brain, not taking stuff out of a human brain. Right, yeah, exactly. I mean, again, I'm not surprised that people would be just put off by it. I mean, I would imagine people aren't like full on like doom soothsaying about it, but you know, not full on dooming about it, but I would imagine there are those that are slightly discomforted by what it could lead to in the future. But this is coming from a guy whose only experience with this is a handful of chat messages and a Twitch chat. So, you know, I don't exactly have much to go by right now. Where all these guys come out of? They all come out of the same door all at once. That guy's shooting his shotgun. Nowhere, he can't see me right now. And that glass is bulletproof. We need blue key for that one, green key for that one. We have neither. We're very sad about it. We need the different security key doors. We have the objectives on our map. I'll check the map if we need it. I mean, hopefully I won't need it. Hopefully I'll be so cool. Be able to find these things completely on our own because we're so naturally gifted at pathfinding in video games. Ouch. Oh! Fucking dudes behind me. Where'd you guys come from? Maybe they dropped out from above. That's what it was. There we go. Leads to the same thing our current technology does? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just not really equipped to have this conversation. But just hearing what as it's being described to me, it does sound like the kind of thing that would potentially make people just like a little bit discomforted. The idea of creating something that is like that is similar to the kind of material that you find in brains. Again, on its own, it does, you know, it's not really all that like weird or scary necessarily, but just more thinking what it leads to. I don't know if it's necessarily like people are stupid or they don't understand it. I think the concept is fairly easy to grasp if I'm understanding it correctly. It's more just, yeah, I would not fault anybody for hearing that and going, huh, that's a little weird. You know, what could this? Oh, that's also a little weird. It's birthing these things. If someone heard this kind of thing and wondered about what future implications what this could eventually lead to. And to your point, Ace, like, yeah, there's other things that are controversial. It's like, yeah, that's also correct. Yeah, all these things together, I think is not unreasonable for people to feel conflicted about them. You know, printing organs, that kind of thing. Because you're right, there's implications for that too. All these things have to be done smartly, and so we don't run into the Jurassic Park quandrum of, like, you know, the scientists never considered if we could, or consider the question of why versus how. You know, that's to me is kind of what it comes down to. Especially in the day and age of AI, where, yeah, there is kind of a heads down, approach that some technology companies are taking that says, consequences, schmonsequences. We need that market value, baby. We need that return on investment. That's much more important. And then, you know, there are indeed consequences to consider. I think that's probably something that needs to be considered maybe a little bit more often. Brain share material with chocolate? I mean, brain share material with everything, don't they? I mean, any kind of organic material will have something in common with all kinds of inorganic materials. I mean, that doesn't really, you know, that to me is kind of a no-brainer. and I don't necessarily I don't know how I necessarily feel about it. I feel like to form an informed opinion, I'd have to, like, you know,
Nope.
I'd have to be informed, and hearing, you know, just reading a couple blurbs about it in a Twitch chat isn't really what I would consider sufficient to make me informed on something. So it's something I'd have to read about myself. New enemy just dropped, by the way. But I'm just thinking, just based on how it's being described to me, I'm just kind of riffing on what I would consider, like, yeah, no wonder some people might be maybe put off by some of these things. And just all I could do is weigh in on just how I would imagine it being received. I'm an expert now. I can make a brain. Can I make it, like, can I put flame decals on the side of it to make it go faster? This person got a little high last night. Couldn't stop thinking about the save icon. Are we getting meta? Are we getting meta already? It's way too early in the evening for this. It's not even midnight. It's a floppy disk. Oh, they mean the thing in, like, Word documents. Yes. Yeah, what's a floppy disk? Right. Yeah, tech history class. I imagine they probably don't teach children about floppy disks, even, like, in history classes. Like, yes, it's fun to know about it, but I wouldn't expect, like, the next generations to know about floppies. Like, come on. Thought it was the UI designer taking drugs. It's a piece of magnetic tape, that's right. It's pretty cool. Yep, it's history, man. It's so small. And that's what they would use to save their documents. Yes, save their progress. It was a tradition. I really didn't know. I had no idea. I must have missed that class. Aw, they're being nice together. A. Kohler and I. Vukovic. What about the crane jokes? Now it's all toilets. Anything interesting at work? There's the Fluxgate hardware. Weird readings, he says. Atmospheric interference. Can't find a pattern to it. Calling someone from Bellerophon. Interesting. All right. There's quite a bit of reading in this game. It's not necessarily a bad thing, like, not on its own, but it's more than I was expecting. Reading in my video game, gross. One of those little hatching fellas, those little nests. That fella's in there. Hatch. I can get up and around there. Surprised that guy spawned. He had a bunch of health. Can I go behind the waterfall? Yes. Secret behind the waterfall, a classic. Or ammo satchel for Alex. That's good. That is very good. Oh, I can't climb on these things. Come on, man. The little storage containers or beer coolers, whatever that is. I can't climb on these things. Man, that makes me sad. Take out my sadness by killing the bad guys. Maybe that was going to make a little elevator. Or not an elevator, but like a little platform. I still don't have any cool keys. I need one blue one and one green one. Then and only then... Oh, well, there's the blue one, I think. I can't reach it. Need to lower this thing down. Some kind of switch to be able to access it. There's some noises. You are the source of the noises.
Huh.
Is that it? Ah. Blue key? Oh, Jesus. I guess I'm not terribly surprised that a deep one would emerge. Are the deep ones in Cthulhu, is that what the ones that, or in Lovecraft rather, are those the ones that worship Dagon? Because yeah, that's kind of what this reminds me of. Looking like fishmen. I'm very low on ammo for this thing. Looking forward to eventually getting explosives and maybe even grenades if I'm feeling frisky. Although I absolutely cannot be trusted with those things. I would absolutely explode my own anus with them. Quantum storage from stasis. Like a, yeah, I was gonna say like a bag of holding, yeah. Yeah, like a sci-fi bag of holding. That sounds dope. Ooh, speaking of cool weapons, a second assault rifle, is that even allowed? Make sure this is straight legal. Still do the zoom in, that's cool. I mean, a pleasant surprise no less. An unexpected one. Oh my god. I can shred their asses. Out. I put baby in a corner. I'm baby. And I'm in a corner. Ouch. We have a lot of ammo for this thing, and I'm going through a whole bunch of it. This is why we have it. Of course, we'll be able to pick up a bunch of it anyway. If they're from Innsmouth, are they Innsmouthians? Innsmouthians. That sounds vaguely sexual, but not sexual enough, honestly. So that's how we got here. We emerged from this area. I think, right? Yeah. It's weird seeing it from this angle, but yes. Once we have both of these things, both of these keys will have another path open up to us. Open up for us, rather. Much more ammo. It's great, especially the shotgun ammo, because I was going through that stuff real fast. Or real fast. Armor reconditioner. Oh, I was gonna say I heard something spawn. Alright, this looks important. Before I start exploring there, I'm going to pick up the rest of the ammo in this area. Definitely killed a lot of duders, and I would like to benefit, like the fruits of my dude-killing labors go directly into my pocket, and or directly into my ass. Probably, preferably both. Preferably both. Both. I wonder if there's a spawner up there. Awfully suspicious. Awfully sus. Didn't even notice this was a ladder, by the way. That's cool. There might be stuff up here I should have done first. Except that door is inaccessible.
Nope.
Can't do it. Of course, here's where he came from. I'm more thinking about new areas of item might have opened up, but these doors are all just kind of... and they're like, none of them are really usable. They're all just inaccessible.
Nope.
That's not it either. Oh, again, we killed a bunch of dudes. Oh, here's the one where you need both keys. Oh, I'm wrong. You need only one of them. Seems a little bit odd to me. I thought you needed both to get through here. Maybe there's a point beyond which where you do need all of them. Be able to, like, get through that. Like, maybe that first door you can open. The second one, not so much. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear God. I say, the dual-wielding assault rifle is really cool. Very, very good. Of course, the shotgun is still great, but still, that's quite nice. It's quite nice. All right, so we'll check that one out in a bit. Let's go check that other really exciting-looking door, though. That other exciting-looking door excited me greatly in ways that I was unexpected. You know, the way it excited me is, you know, it maybe would be inappropriate. the kinds of emotions it gave me when I saw that door open up. It stirred something deep inside that I've tried to keep repressed for years, but have had mixed success in doing so. And it was over. And this one. Yes, yeah. So I saw this red and scary-looking area. I felt something emerge. Something emerge from deep inside of me. Call it a feeling of adventure, maybe. Maybe a lust for adventure. It is ass. So like a lot of modern religion things still exist in that universe, even though it's very twisted. That is unexpected. That is unexpected. Geneticist named Cain. I wonder if that itself is a biblical reference, because of course there was the person in the Bible known as Cain who did some things that were noteworthy. Catch my drift. A thingy here. I'm gonna guess we need to do this thingy. Ah, that's how those doors get open. See, you can never open them directly. It's always some other kind of door. That's adorable. Ouch. Fucking birthed a billion of these dudes. Oh my god. These duders. Ouch. Shotgun, baby. Let's switch to the shotgun for a bit because we have plenty of ammo for this thing now. For armor. Good, because I actually lost quite a bit of it. Hello. I heard him before I saw him. Oh, jeez. The green key. I sees it. I see that shit. I synced it. Gotta go down. Go down to clown. There's godlike aspirations. Yeah, it sounds like there's like a kind of a divine, or at least divine adjacent kind of theme going on there.
Huh.
Okay, so there was a terminal. This one right here. These are just like world building as opposed to any sort of major interactions or like activating something in the world. More just learning about the background. This says I received something that I believe needs to be voiced publicly. I'm worried that the new emergency protocol lockdown procedures rather will cause more harm than good. Dangerous to put Charon in charge of emergency coordination rather. Should Neptune fail? Their style of problem solving is a poor fit. Charon or Sharon become explicitly trained to solve problems in a creative manner. Okay. Can we trust them? So, generate a predictive model to analyze the upsurge in plant growth. Number one suggestion to cull the spread was to burn down the forest. There you go. I mean, it's creative. 16 pages. Who is this? This is a lot of reading. A lot more reading than I would expect. Yeah, it sounds like that's like an overall part of the theme for sure. Alright, so. Two colonists in the maintenance division named John Show and Sharon seems to think they are the same person. Cannot understand the fact that two people could have the same first and last names. These quirks are benign in practice, but what about an emergency situation? It's a lot of reading. Maybe it's Charon. It could be. It could be. It's a downside of a game with minimal, voice acting, so there's no definitive way to pronounce it, at least from the developer. Right, additional training or other AI things. I don't know if I want to read all this necessarily. Rather trust that a living, breathing human is the one in charge. And a whole bunch of comments. Last name is null and the OPSEC tool won't recognize the username. I don't think I've ever heard of someone whose last name is actually null. It'd be interesting. Or void. It'd be kind of cool, but very impractical. Now, of course, in computer science terms, a lot of the times if you're dealing with like strings, there are, there's overrides to be able to get past those kinds of keywords. But still, that is bizarre. More for databases, probably. Okay. Can I communicate with Miss Knoll? Asked her to look her up. Seems to work okay. Every time Sharon throws a username not found exception, they open a bug report. And that gets logged as a ticket, of course. 137 open issues, all duplicates, yep. Alright, so yeah, a lot of reading. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's more than I was expecting. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Excuse me? Pardon me? Oh. I need to go over... Oh, I was thinking maybe that was a secret. Let's go ahead and go up then. Go for uppies. I think maybe there's like an elevator or something. You're so fast! That's what we need. Cool. Cool. That's the goods. I don't trust that nothing bad's gonna happen when I pick this up. Can't do it? Oh, okay. Alright, I see how it is. Oh. Ooh. Secret? It's like a secret to me. Armor! It is a secret. Nice. Very well hidden, too. Was that even on the map? It is not on the map. Wow, that's sneaky. Sneaky. Alright, pick it up. Light that motherfucker up. Anything else? I thought maybe a bunch of dudes were gonna flood, but just the one. The one feller. The one feller, not a Cinderella. I think that's a antiquated phrase, right? Fellas and Cinderellas. That's one that you don't really hear nowadays. I mean, I was about to say I think it's a fun one, but I don't know. Maybe I should take the hint. No one else says it because it's not cool anymore, Alex. It's outlasted its usefulness. It is. Can I squinch up here? I don't know if I can squinch. You ever try squinching? It's pretty fun. You're so fast. Stop being so fast. Leave some fast for the rest of us. Oh. Oh. Now we already have second assault rifle. And that opened that door up. Nice. Nice. I think I have almost full shotgun ammo, which is deeply exciting. Deep. Not break that glass. So some of the glass is breakable sometimes. Maybe it was already broken by the time we got here. It's gonna spawn a whole dick ton more dudes. Because the last time we popped out of that first door, it spawned a whole bunch of fellers. Guess we're good. Let's go this way. Already killed a bunch of the guys in here. And because I cranked the decals and dead bodies and all that jazz, there's just... the ground is just littered with all kinds of bullshit. But so far, my computer seems to be handling it okay. Seems like the performance is still pretty darn good, all things considered, so I think we're doing alright. Now, we've not been here before. A very large area. Well, actually, that's not true. We've been to this exterior cell, just not this side of it. The zooming because that's real far away. We can see in the top right, we already know what kind of ammo sources there are, ammo types there are. There's 4 total. Oh, 5 total. We only have ammo for, of course, the first 2. The red one is probably a flamethrower, I'm guessing. Looks like a gas can. And the 4th one is some kind of energy weapon, most likely. I'm gonna guess the last one's probably an explosive. Some kind of rocket launcher or something along the lines. Would make sense. There. You wish to challenge? Touch my tra-la-la? My ding-ding-dong? I wonder what that guy's up to. The guy that did that song. You touch my tra-la-la. Oh, hello. More ammo. Oh, it didn't give me more ammo. It just filled up. It was ammo for all ammo types. That's what it was. I remember the guy's name. The guy that did that song. That you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong fella. Hope he's doing well. What's up, Crimson Knight? Good to see you, bud. It was Gunter. You're right. You're right, Elgaso. That was the guy's name. I couldn't remember his name, but I knew it was something kind of strange. Strange but memorable. Or Gunther, rather. Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, the song is funny, so hopefully he's still endeavoring into other creative things, creative endeavors. I need orange keys for this one. Orange security. Apparently this guy got killed. Maybe he was fighting amongst the other creatures. Because it seems like some of the monsters are not always on the same side. Like, they definitely all dislike me, but some of them also dislike each other sometimes.
Huh.
Possible that there's infighting in this game, like there is in Doom, where if a bad guy shoots another bad guy, they might turn on each other. They, like, shoot another fellow by accident. Also, I feel like I should be hugging walls whenever I see this vegetation, because there could be hiding something. Could be hiding something real cool. I don't know what ammo that. I guess it's probably the assault rifle ammo. A bunch of it. It's the assault rifle stuff. And there was an ammo pickup of some kind. No, a health pickup, I think. Off to the side. It was like a max. It was like a max armor increase. Maybe we'll find a chance to get more to like actually pick that up at some point in the future. There's the orange key, by the way. Good stuff. Yeah, big guy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't mess with single fire. To just go for the triple fire because they have almost the perfect amount of health to die from a triple fire shot. Big lizard fellers. These guys, whoa! You can shoot through those. Makes perfect sense. The guys a little bit further away. I'll bust this thing up for sure. Good thing that shotgun doesn't do that much damage from that distance, because that is unfortunate. Alright. Clean up the mess pretty darn well. I can't just press the use button on this. We gotta find a switch that lowers that thing. Let's just go around those. There we go. I think we recognize this area, so I think this is kind of another side of the area we saw at the start. Or the level, that is. Ooh. What are you? Is that a biblically accurate something or another? Whatever it is, it's dead, I think. Yeah, it is dead. So I did kill it. No, I didn't. I did. I'm full of shit. Die. Okay, now he's fucking dead. Whatever the fuck that was. Biblically accurate cyborg angel. It was cool as fuck, but it was also scary as fuck. New enemy just dropped. Very well designed. And when it exploded on death, that was pretty dope. It's a good explosion. Good death explosion. I don't know if any of its ammo is reusable, like you can pick up anything that it drops, but it was really cool. The fact that it was really cool is good enough for me. Lowered that thingy. Cool. Cool. This dude.
Nope.
Maybe this is an elevator that goes elsewhere. That thing is still raised up, so we gotta lower that through other means. Through other memes, even. Ooh, hello. Everybody in the goddamn world is out here, apparently. Holy shnikes. Alright. That's still unavailable. We can go forward, but I think I kind of want to check the left path as well. I'll take the armor, though, because I lost almost all my armor earlier. That was a bit of a mess. Oh, what? Alright. I appreciate how the maximum amount of ammo is not like a super clean number anymore, as we found a number of max ammo upgrades. Instead of like max of 300, it's like 320 or 315. Dude's up there. I'm curious. We're at 262, so still about 90 bad guys left on the map. 352 total. Yeah, exactly 90 actually. Not almost 90, precisely 90. And oh, can I mess with this? Did that do something? Maybe it's showing the camera. Maybe it's just very subtle. Oh, hello. Oh, another one. There we go. Get his ass. A whole bunch of dudes. I respect the fact this game is not afraid to throw a lot of things at us all at once. Trust we can handle it. Just we're old enough to handle it. Old and mature. For announcing your presence. Lots of noise before they close in. Is this a secret? Maybe not a secret, but not necessary. It is a dead end otherwise, though. But it was pretty cool. This is a very good boomer shooter. I would maybe go as far as to say this is one of the best boomer shooters I've played in a while. I generally enjoy them when I play them. This one is very, very good. Like, this is just very well made. Very well made. The guns are, like, satisfying. The levels are... I mean, I've never had to use the map, so I've yet to get lost. But they're also not overly simple. It's not just a corridor, like, you know, you're encouraged to explore. So clearly a lot of care and attention to detail went into designing the levels.
Nope.
So, yeah, this is a very good video game. Interact. Yeah, I can't go up there. Yeah, there's probably a switch I need up there. Or that thing. That thing needs to be enabled first. Most likely. But no, this is very good. Very much enjoying this. And it's still in early access, so the game's not done yet. I think they're up to chapter 3 right now. I don't know how long the chapters are, per se. But I'm really impressed. This game is extremely fun. Very well made. It's the exit, but we can't quite go there yet. Gotta do a whole bunch of stuff first. In fact, we need the orange key more than anything. Orange key. But the next thing to do is to take that straightaway path we saw earlier. That's the way. Done all this. Yep, we've done all that, so we're good. Whole bunch of boys. Launched himself. The way they kind of launch themselves reminds me a little bit of the Burning Souls. Is that what they are in Doom 2 specifically? The little skull fellows that launch themselves at you and then explode when you kill them. Or Lost Souls, maybe. Yeah, that kind of launching mechanism where they just launch basically until they hit a wall and then turn around and continue to fight at you. Shoot at you, or not shoot at you, but like lunge towards you. Yeah, it seems like those guys have a similar motif where they'll launch and only turn around after they touch a wall of some kind. We're back to the first... I think it's the first area. Earlier area. I don't know if it's the earlier area. Okay. I've killed a bunch of dudes here. But not all the dudes. And here's some more data net. So again, more background notes. 5 pages of it. I'm shocked to write this. Some individuals that will remain unnamed went for a swim in an unmarked reservoir. Oh, we've heard about this. Yes, people going for a swim. Some of them ingested the water, which ruined their bacterial biome. Fecal bacterial therapy and IVs. They're no longer in danger. This was a grueling ordeal for all involved. So please don't drink the water. It will literally ruin your fecal system. Your fecal, what was the phrase? Bacterial biome. This is not Earth. The water here will not kill you. It will absolutely give you the worst night or week of your life if you're not careful. There you go. So WPC is the rating they use. Gotta be a higher WC rating to make it safe to drink. Put exposure to any unclassified water sources. You need clearance for this water source. Man-made or natural. There you go. Exposure to an unclassified source. Report to the nearest health station just to be sure. There's a WPM device to help you measure the danger of water. Stop making me scold you so often, please. Well, speaking of a man-made water source, how's this for a good transition? Good segue. I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna go create a man-made water source, if you will. Give me 1 second while I use the little hobbit's room. Good stuff. Thank you to Meerkat for holding the stream down while I was gone. Let us continue. Continue with the gamey games. Here's the thing. Yes. Oh, this goes down. It go down. It don't go down. Oh, here's the water. Oh, we heard all about the water. I want that. I want that thing. I want it right now. I want it right now. So I need to be careful when I swim in here. It might hurt me really good. Okay, well, I'm not getting hurt. Going fast. There we go. Secret. I mean, it's kind of an open secret, but a secret no less. Not sure what happened here, but whatever it is, it's dead. Whatever happened there, it's a big old mess. So I'm kind of surprised. I thought the water was going to, like, damage me over time. Or maybe my guy shit his entire brains out. Or her brains out, I guess. Oh. Do you like how my default reaction was to switch to shotgun? Did I find the demon door? What? With their blood, their sentience taken, 6,087 lifeless musks. Is this the 1986 kill 'em all, world is a fuck kind of thing? No, this is something different. Neither guided by indignation or held back by pity, merely performing a function. And, no. Out. Heck, neck out. Okay, I don't know. But even the executioner may deplete their lucidity, sustained long enough, knee-deep in the dead. Are these Slayer lyrics? With their blood, their sentience taken. Okay, yeah. Alright. Well. Cool. Can I kill it? Is it kill? It is not kill. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. All I can do is shoot. All I can do is shoot and just hope for the best. So, I don't know if I was not supposed to see that, or if that is just a indication of like what's yet to come. Hard to say. All I know is that I killed a bunch more egg sack launchers. And the splashy noises are always very satisfying. Well, since this is just knee-deep water, let's just keep cruising. Waterfall? Nothing. Not every waterfall holds a secret in this game, Alex. Just the only one we've checked so far did, so I got excited. Another one. Another one. Aegis orb. Is that the kind of orb that someone holds it, they go, wow, I'm mad at old people now? Is it makes them ageist? Aegis orb, Aegis. Okay, I know. I'm hilarious. Truly hilarious, Alex. Nothing else, though. Let's go to the other side of the map. Because I think this is pretty much the extent of what there is to see right now. And I did check this waterfall? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We got the 2 secrets, and we checked the demon portal. We felt really good about it. I don't know if I need to dive down. Maybe I do. Oh, you know what? I do need to dive down. I don't know if there's I mean, surely there's like a meter, some kind of oxygen meter that says if you're down for too long, you will feel sad, and your lungs will have a not good time. The whole filling with water thing is something I would recommend avoiding, if possible. Excuse me. Swimming in first-person shooter games can be a little bit weird sometimes. Can be a little bit weird. Like, it's rarely terrible, but it's also rarely comfortable. Entirely possible that this is all optional. We got down here from that point originally. Yeah, maybe this is not required. Like, go to the next major state, major place. I'd check that, yeah. I feel like I've... You know, there's to see down here.
Nope.
Can I go back up? There we go. Was there anything else that I enabled? Or of course, we read the thingy. Or homies, or duders that were not here earlier. Still no orange key. That's the main thing. We've seen the orange key from afar. No, not how to lower the platform. Unless it's already been lowered. Unless we did something unknowingly that lowered it earlier.
Huh.
To be really cool. Fine. Unknowingly did a cool thing. I think we've been here already. Oh, I have not been here. I'm full of shit. That probably did it. Oh. Yeah, maybe that did it. Well, that did something. Oh, I'm descending slowly. Oh my god. That was really clever. It was very clever, but also very mysterious. I was like, oh god, what's this thing doing? Usually such a single platform that like kind of lowers up and lowers, like goes up and goes down, as opposed to the entire platform like shedding its layer to reveal another like layer of platforms behind it. That was very clever the way that was all handled. Definitely kept me guessing. Again, goes to show this game, like, because that was the switch we hit originally, so it kind of dropped the whole floor away. So again, just goes to show exactly what I was kind of getting at earlier. This game is like very ahead of its, maybe not ahead of its time, but very creative, very innovative with its level design. It just happens to have very satisfying levels, or satisfying weapons, and engaging bad guys to fight. So really, this game kind of fires in all pistons as far as boomer shooters go. This is really cool. We have direct connection to the security subset. Was expecting system update packages, but the subnet contains a core dump of Neptune's memory. Not usual protocol necessarily. This is really the only kind of thing that happens only if the AI is dead, has been decommissioned, which is maybe possible. Anyway, while that's happening, took the liberty of scanning the data for pertinent information, but there's nothing good regarding capabilities or motives of the invading force, despite the execution of numerous threat assessment routines. Direct survivors to the emergency shelters. The, what's that word? Serachromium-plated emergency bulkhead should prevent attackers from getting through. There are enough supplies to last 4 error file not found exception in security DB XPP years, some number of years. Thank you for assisting me on such short notice. Take the facility exit, which we've seen. Large group of survivors are there. Hopefully they're like, you know, normal humans and have not turned into bloodthirsty cyborgs. May contact you again. I wonder if that's the end of episode 1, basically. If you're not well mannered or well versed in the manner of compliments, this is me saying good job. And then, oh Jesus fucking Christ! I was just gonna say, all right, how do I get the fuck out of here? And those guys zoom the fuck out of nowhere. And usually, if the main AI person says "good job, I'll see you later," that's usually the implication that that's the conclusion of episode 1 or whatever episode this is. There's up to 3 right now, and they're pretty beefy. Like this took us, if this is the end of episode 1, it took us about 2 hours. Of course. Oh Jesus! Behind me and also inside of me. Something behind me. Yep. Ready for him. I was ready for him only when we saw him, though. Just so I'm clear before I start venturing that way. Or anything else? Anything else? Anything at all? I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, so there's more dudes up there. Although I think we've already done some exploring up that way. Except now we're pressing a bunch of... So yeah, we've seen a lot of this from afar, but we've never hit any switches until now. Oh boy. I think they both flew in the same direction. Catch. Okay. Those gun guys are pretty painful. That guy lit me up pretty good. That's... Okay, that bridge is available now. Or not bridge, but platform is available now. Now we can use that to get back up if we fall down. Nice little re-entry point if need be. Actually, here, I've got plenty of shotgun ammo. The double. Daily double. Plenty of shotgun ammo. Not as much machine gun ammo. I feel like I'm picking up shotgun ammo more quickly than I can use it. Yeah, with guys like that spawning, though. The more of them that spawn, the... Oh boy. Alright. If the game has given me health and big ammo for all of our weapons so far, is that an indication that we got some bullshittery approaching? Something big and scary. AI lady's like, yeah, you're good. You know, you just gotta leave now. There's probably nothing else scary awaiting. And yet, I don't know if I have the utmost confidence. Oh, jeez. Another one of these guys. Maybe that's why they're gonna be throwing 2 of these things. Oh, yeah, fight them. Fight their asses. Hit their asses. Whatever weapon you have, I want it. It's really cool. It's so splashy. Killing those little egg sacs and exploding the biblically accurate cyborg angels. It's so like there's so much giblets. So many giblets. It's very, very jibby. Alright, so now we actually have the orange key after much hand-wringing and butt slapping and cheek clapping. Very good. Would always make them think there's like a big fight. Yeah, a lot of build up, and then, just kidding, the exit is here. And then the start of the next level is some big scary thing.
Huh.
So lots of build up for little payoff, and then vice versa. A sudden, like, oh dear fuck kind of situation. There we go. There we go. Here, Kid says, I'm trying to get the gamers. I'm trying to oppress the gamers. You know, gamers always saying that they're an oppressed, an oppressed, vulnerable population. Let's confirm their suspicions. We got Perry. What's up, Perry? Good to see you, bud. We're playing a very, very good boomer shooter. It's a very good video game. It's called Supplice. It is still in early access. It is very good. I do love me a good boomer shooter, and this one is, I think, One of the best I've played in a long time. And I've played a lot of very enjoyable boomer shooters. This is not to say that they're not enjoyable or they're not good. Quite the opposite. But this one is like, this really stands high among several others. It's very high quality. Looks great, sounds great, plays like a dream. It is just something special, man. So there's the exit. Gotta torque our way around it. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's twerking my way around various situations. Come at me, bro. Oh shit. How many shots this takes? That was like 3 right there. So about 5 shots. So really 2 full shots with the alt fire would be enough to drop them, most likely. We got Shane of the Cat, by the way. Hello, Shane of the Cat. Shane of the Kitty Cat is on our lap. Life is good. More health. I think I've been here already. Have I read this before? I don't think I've read this one before. This person corresponding with Sharon, asking if they've been reading their DMs. It's like, I cannot read her DMs. I would never. All digital correspondence is monitored, so they do read their private DMs, yes. No expectation of privacy when using company resources to exchange flirtatious messages. We got Farsight. What's up, buddy? The dev is out to get them. Meerkat says, I'm here to confirm the suspicions. They are being sought. The dev is seeking them out to get their asses. Did you or did you not read my DMs? And they say cark it, which I guess is the same as fuck it. Very good. Ah! I don't know if I actually killed that guy. He'll be back. They always come back. Out of curiosity, we have 4 out of 5 secrets and have killed every bad guy in the world. Apparently every dude. 362 out of 362. They're all dead. We missed a single secret. I don't know if I'm gonna be too bummed about it. Slightly disappointing, but I'm just happy we found as many as we did. Alright. Now we go. Here's the bus to take us the fuck out of here, I think. Or maybe we go this way. This reminds me of the Half-Life area with the helicopter. Same kind of aesthetic going on here. How do I hot wheel the car? Can I blow up the car? I don't think so. That's that level. Is it the party bus? Funny you mentioned that. There was an incident back in my old place, back in my old condo, where Gracie comes over and she's like, yeah, what's with the party bus that's parked outside? And I was like, what? And at the bottom of the hill, so like my condo area was kind of like catty corner to a little series of buildings at the top of a fairly large hill, and at the bottom of that hill was other apartments and other condos, and at the bottom of the hill there was just a party bus like parked in the grass, like abandoned randomly. And she was like, yeah, what's with the party bus? I was like, I have no idea. And as we left to go out to dinner, we drove right by and I was like, that is weird. And when we came back from dinner, of course it was still there, and it was there for like the next 4 days. Just a party bus parked in the grass, kind of adjacent to this apartment area, and yeah, it was just chilling there for like 4 days. And I know I never saw anybody like mess with it. Now granted, again, this was separate from the area where I used to live, but still I drove by it enough times, so it was like, what's going on with this thing? And yeah, I never saw anybody mess with it, never saw what had happened, nor did I ever hear what had happened. But yeah, one day it just stopped. It just was gone after driving by it numerous times. See, when I think of an abandoned party bus, that's what I think of. Shane, you want to get comfortable, or do you want to just stand awkwardly on my knee for the whole rest of the stream? Come here. I'd call someone. I mean, it was one of those where by that point, since I only drove by it intermittently, there was a bunch of other people that lived in the area, so I'm sure the people that were more nearby were more aware of the situation and probably, yeah, had reached out to someone to be like, yeah, like, what's going on here? Yeah, I wasn't gonna look. No, I wasn't gonna look and close to inspect it, but it was strange for sure. Greetings, Info Fault. so we don't know what our name is. Our name is Supplice. One small favor. Outpost Romeda. Large group of survivors outside the capital. So Huey Nguyen, acting emergency coordinator, find him and request that he check his messages. Urgent matters to discuss, but it's been several minutes since his last correspondence. Word that he's dead. Also running into more difficulty than expected with security systems. Invaders managed to infiltrate the network, which is not very gamer of them. Very not gamer at all. And Neptune, right? Neptune was indeed decommissioned. The previous security AI. Alright. So now, continue, and I wonder if we're going to get more weapons in this level. Is this the level... The previous one was the one where we got the shotgun. Oh no, I'm wrong. The first level is where we got the shotgun. You see Sheena rubbing her head on my arm. She's so happy. Rubbing her little ears on my arm. Thank you, Santa. I know. You're a good buddy. What she really wants to do is rub her face on my like hands and on my skin. That's her favorite thing to do. Get her nice and itchy. She knows how much I love it. Being a good buddy. Ouch. Don't want that shotgun guy though. Do not want him. Shotgun guy, do not want. I missed that guy. A lot of health scattered around. The armor. It's funny because I had full armor for so long, but because of like some of those big encounters, like the big lizard fellers, yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Those guys chew your armor very good. Good at chewing that shit right off. What? Okay. Who invited these guys? Ouch. Also, shotgun guy didn't help either. Shotgun guy blasting my penis off was also not desirable. Surprisingly enough. What's the worst thing you can say about an elevator? And a couple... Oh, Jesus. That is funny. That is funny, but that's one of those where, like, you have to be very careful. Because depending on, you know, the temperament of who you're saying that to, you know, depending on how good you can take a punch, or how quickly you could run. Well, of course, it's an elevator, so you're trapped, I guess. How quick? Yeah, you cannot run if it's an elevator, obviously. The orb! It's full health. And I cannot get past this tree. Cannot kill the tree. Can't go through it. No, not you. Not someone hitting them hitting you. You taking the punch. That's what I was thinking. There are worse things. There are literally worse. Yes. There's some more armor. There we go. Secret? Oh, I got excited. No secrets there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a spicy one too. And that's great too, because Kanye West has like made everybody in the world mad at various points in time. Now, there was a point in time where Kanye West was like hated, like maybe not university, but was like derided constantly by Republicans for all kinds of reasons. And nowadays, you know, he's been a bit more sympathetic. You know, he's been very outwardly pro-Trump and has said all this like ridiculous shit. So he's that's one where, like, yeah, if you say you agree with him, depending on, actually even with no context at all, like you're gonna make somebody very upset. Someone out there is gonna be like, well, that's pretty fucked up. Where'd that guy go? He's flying all over the place. So far away. He's pro with the things. He is one of the individuals of all time. He is a noteworthy person for a noteworthy number of reasons. Also, I misread Farsight. Yeah, if you're the heavily pregnant person, I thought you were saying if you're talking to a heavily pregnant person. Yeah, in that case, yeah, if you are occupying that persona, if you are that actor in this particular scenario, then yeah, you're probably okay from getting punched at least, but it's gonna be one of those, like, how quickly will they be able to tell that you're joking? How long will it take for, like, the ruse to be deciphered before the extremely awkward situation just diffuses itself? I wouldn't be able to do it with a straight face, by the way. I would crack too quickly. Some people are really good at, like, keeping up a bit and not cracking. I am not that person. I crack too easily. I get too giggly way too quickly. Who's the guy that was good at that? Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman was like the original, like, anti-comic who never once told a joke, but he just did bits that would just last for, I don't know, just an uncomfortable amount of time, and it always made everyone miserable. But it was also very funny. I think he died of, I think it was lung cancer, because he was a lifelong smoker. But there's, like, a certain kind of person that hypothesizes that he's actually not dead, and that him faking his death was, like, the longest bit ever. Just to, like, really get people going. Oh, that was tasty. Explosive containers. Oh, I was supposed to get your ass. Like this guy. This guy gets it. Yeah, there we go, baby. Delicious. Delicious. That'll do that to a motherfucker. You're not wrong. Oh my god, this is the nightmare rotation right here. Let's see, me and Gracie at the Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory. I'll confess, I don't know if I know what that one would be off the top of my head. I'm trying to think if I've been to Cheesecake Factory. Because when my lactose intolerant ass, I have no business going to the Cheesecake Factory. I've probably been there. But, like, it certainly would have been the pre-Gracie era. BG, before Gracie. Unless it was like a different restaurant where I told a funny story, or about which involved a funny story. That much is entirely possible. Blue, we need blue keys. I do love me some good bad guys standing next to explosive containers. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Bad guys standing next to explosive containers. Love that shit. Big fan. Big fan. Yeah, not cheesecake, but looking for dessert. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's valid. It's valid that you were thinking it was Cheesecake Factory. So it's a restaurant called the Blue Owl. Yeah, I get the Blue Owl and the Blue Duck mixed up. The Blue Duck is more of a American restaurant, and the Blue Owl is kind of far out. It's not in St. Louis. It's like an hour or so outside the city. It's really good though, and they're known. I need a blue security door. Okay. They're known for, like, they do, like, pretty good sandwiches, pretty good entrees, but their desserts are superb. Very, very good pies and cakes and all kinds of confections. Very, very, very high quality. And they do the mile high apple pie, if you've ever seen those kinds of things. Like, they're just the really high stacked apple pies. And it's one of those places where, again, it's kind of out in rural Missouri. Kind of, sort of. It's like an hour outside of St. Louis. And it's one of those places where, it's really good because you'll see a billboard as you're driving along the interstate. The Blue Owl in 60 miles. Blue Owl 43 miles. Blue Owl 21 miles. It's amazing when the cost to rent a billboard is like fairly cheap in that area, and there's not much else competing to use those billboards. So yeah, so that's how you know it's good. Like if everything around you is saying it's right over here, go this way to get to that thing, that's how you know you're in a rural area that has that one amazing thing that everybody loves. These motherfuckers. Let me get them through the cracks. Foolish fools, let me reach your crack. Letting me reach your crack. That shit do be whack. Anyway, so this place is great, and in all fairness, I haven't been in a great while. Oh, this one's smart. I can't get his crack. I can't get his crack. I haven't been in a great while, but anyway, Grace and I would go every once in a while, and one of the first times we went, we of course got some sandwiches. It was great, and we were looking to pick up some desserts to go. What about the blue waffle? That's for the I tell that story on the other website, on the other streaming site. Anyway, we're looking for some desserts to go, and we're looking at like the case of pies. They have like the little display case of all the tasty pies you can get, and they got a whole big old variety. I'm like, man, which one do we get? It's like they all look amazing. And Gracie was like, well, if I'm forced to give a recommendation, I'd recommend a cream pie, because it's hard to do a good cream pie. And I must have made a face, because her next words were, "You be good, don't." It was like she was like, she knew I wanted to like make a joke. It was like I said she was the one who said it's hard to do a good cream pie, and I was probably like about to go like I was probably about to make a noise, but she was like, she knew me. This is while we were dating, of course, not married, but this is in the early years. So by that point, she knew what I was about. She was like, be on your best behavior. We're in public. Because I'm over here like, listen, it's hard to do a good cream pie. Says you. In my experience, it is far too easy. It is way too easy to do a good cream pie. So it's like, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. It's not what she meant. So whenever I tell that story, what I sometimes will do is on the outside, I'll say, oh yes, that time Grace and I talked about doing cream pies. Doing a really good cream pie in public. My favorite Gracie cream pie story. The time Grace and I love dishing out cream pies. It just, the jokes, they write themselves. It's hard to do a good cream pie. And I was like, woman, no, it is not. I wish it was hard. I wish it was difficult. Are you kidding me? All right, so I don't think, I was gonna say I saw the blue, but I don't think this is actually where, yeah, that was the entrance. So the actual key, yeah, I think I see it. Or not the key, but the door that we use the key on. I think it's gonna be, what was it? Well, I don't think it was this, but this is interesting. Oh, never mind. We've already been here. Yeah, but I think it was further out. There was a switch on the door, on a door. Is it back this way? So we got the actual key itself. Maybe I should use the map. I'm trying to be a good boy that doesn't have to use the map. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be a good boy. Actually, no, it was over here. Yeah, this one, right cheer. Bam. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. Look at all the dudes. I wish I had an explosive barrel or an explosive grenade, anything. Actually, yeah, fuck him up. I was hoping it would kill more of them. Yeah, one well-placed grenade would have done all that for me in a very spectacular fashion. Dudes that are still trying to shoot at me. The hitbox for these kinds of things is pretty generous, all things considered. That was when she knew she found her match. By that point, she was like, Gracie's always been like, she's very quiet. She's very quiet and very unassuming, but her mind is just as vulgar and stupid as mine is. I mean, not stupid, but just as vulgar and dirty-minded as I am, as my brain is. So, they always say it's always the quiet ones, right? It's always the quiet ones. So yeah, you would think, you know, when you first meet her that she's a pure, innocent little angel, but she is just as deranged and unhinged as I am. There's been a number of times where she's like, where I've like I would think something like inappropriate to say, but I'd be like, nah, that's too much. And then she would say it and I'd be like, there we go. There we go. I was right. I was right to marry you. Hell yeah. So like that's generally how she's always been. But I will say she's probably become doubly more like goofy and unhinged since we've started dating. Definitely since we've been married. So yeah, early into our courtship, I would say, yeah, she was like, she would be silly and like would definitely engage in that kind of humor, but maybe not quite as much or not quite as full bore necessarily. But yeah, in more recent times, oh yeah, all about that shit. And of course, a lot of that is a comfort level thing, right? You know, when you're first dating someone, when you first kind of get to know someone, it's like how much of my freak do I advertise? You know, is someone go and match my freak, as they say? How much of my hand of my deck do I reveal at the start, at the outset? Zooming towards me like that, all fancy schmancy. All right, so we can drop down. Was there anything I wanted to do before we drop down? There's always one person. Ah, there you go. There you go. So Ace, you have like a bit of a reputation for the goofy stuff. And before you can even say anything, it's like, nope. People are already being like, hey, Ace, don't you do it. Don't you dare. Ace over here is like, but I wanna say the funny thing. Sometimes it's a low-hanging fruit. Other times it's like, yes, please. I'm down for it. Ouch. That's the elevator we saw earlier, or the shaft we saw earlier. I'm always down to look at a good shaft. Look at and appreciate a good shaft. That's cool. It is bulletproof. While just chilling. Looks a bit like something out of System Shock. Have a good night, Meerkat. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Get some good sleepies. Appreciate you, bud. Check this thing. Action required. Emergency alert. Do not respond to any requests from Sharon. They've either been compromised or are malfunctioning. And of course, this is the AI that we've been trusting so far to lead us around and to help us decipher the situation here. They've done untold damage to our emergency shelters. Oh boy. Romeda is either lost or locked out of critical systems. Ignore instructions from Sharon and any authority other than Okanowu, Chief Murdoch, or myself. Presumably all these people are also dead, presumably. Enjoy the peepees. I always enjoy the peepee, Meerkat. Thank you, bud. This is Dr. Akaria broadcasting to the sole survivor at Outpost Romeda, which I guess is probably us. Emergency shelter indicated on the map. If you're reading this, make sure your way there. You're in grave danger. Maybe Sharon is not to be trusted. I mean, they've led us to, you know, to surviving so far. But if there's something else going on... something else going down, it would not shock me. Says you're in grave danger. Yeah, but did you see that I have 2 assault rifles and a shotgun? How much danger could I possibly be in that I cannot handle myself? Please just stand all in a line so I can just eviscerate you little by little with these things, please. Oh, because they want to say it first. Okay, well, that tracks then. That is acceptable. Another assault rifle. So we found 4 assault rifles. Can I quad wield the assault rifles? Of course I'm asking for a friend, obviously. We can't go through this thing, as alluring as it is, and it is very alluring. I want that thing. Of course, that's ammo for a weapon I don't think we have yet. Gasoline can looks like maybe a thing for a flamethrower, some kind of fuel. For a cool gun for a cool guy. That green card. Green security card. Some armor, very good. Full armor meter, looking very sensual, very good. Sensual and essential. Oh yeah, you look at that. More fuel canisters. Looking forward to getting a cool new weapon. The orange security card. Yes. Just use the alt fire for that guy always. Come back. Come back. Man on campus. Every time. Notice you can kind of stun lock those guys, the shotgun guys, which is good because they're a little bit dangerous. Okay, maybe a little bit more than a little bit dangerous. They are dangerous. Where's the thingy? Oh, that's okay. Nervous. Thinking I'd activated something prematurely. Listen, we all get activated prematurely. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Happens to the best of us. Why does that drop that guy from that distance? A lot of ammo. So much. Too much. Too much ammo. Ooh, there's the new thing. Hot new thing. And it might be literally be a hot new thing if it's a flamethrower. By the Emperor! Is that a Warhammerified version of By the Pope? I like that one too. Look at that green thing. It's so cool. Ah. Might be a thing I can interact with. It's the second time we've seen this. There's like a platform that says interact, but it don't go. Trying to make it go, but it won't go. I saw movement and we shot until it stopped moving. All this ammo for all these weapons, and I can't kill enough bad guys to use all the ammo up. Oh, by the way, I don't actually have a way up there, do I? For a game like this, it's Bolt Gun. Yeah, Bolt Gun. Dude, I fucking love that game. Holy shit. Such a good game. I will always sing the praises of Bolt Gun at every opportunity that I do and do not have. Very good video game. Is the end of the line for... Oh my fucking god, every fucking dude in the world just spawned. Not sure where they even came from. I'm over here like, well, there's nothing else to do. Or see, I didn't press any buttons, didn't activate any switches, just all of a sudden the dudes emerged. I don't know if that means something else. Oh, yeah, there's dudes behind me. Can't say I'm surprised. I'm not sure if that means that something did get activated unknowingly. Or maybe I was supposed to stand there looking like a dumbass for 30 seconds while the dudes were assembling. Hard to say. There's a big man. Oh, I didn't actually kill him. It's a glancing shot with the big shot. Try that tri-shot. We've definitely been down this corridor, so this is all old news so far. Loads Bolt Gun with malicious intent. I fucking love that game, man. It is, yeah, it's very good. And I really like the expansion as well. Forge of Corruption, I think is what it was called. Very, very good game. Good DLC, or good expansion. Good base game. I don't remember, is there a multiplayer? I don't think there's multiplayer. I think it's exclusively single player. Because a lot of times when you think of those kinds of boomer shooter, old-timey style shooters, a lot of the times there's a multiplayer element. Not always, though. And not every game like that needs multiplayer. But yeah, single-player experience, very, very solid. Very high quality. Alright, so it's still no... Actually, no. That's right. We got the green key earlier, and I'd kind of forgotten about it. Like, what's different? We have the green key now. That's what's different. We could have come back here a lot sooner. I haven't activated both. Okay. Now, to be clear, if I go back up, I think this is more what we're going for here. That other one was more of a shortcut. It's all the ammo in the goddamn world. And I still have more than I know what to do with. I do notice the frame rate does dip a little bit as I look out this way with all just the shit on the ground. A little bit of a frame rate dip. And of course, as a reminder, I was foolish and did prank these. Number decals, casings, debris, gibbs, all of it. Just crank that shit. Didn't crank the weather intensity. Although I guess we could. Not that there's weather, really. I mean, but if there was weather, sure. So, that might have something to do with why there's just a smidge of a frame rate dip. There is Helldivers. Yeah, that's right. There's always Helldivers. When it comes to a multiplayer 40K inspired experience, that's a pretty darn good one. Pretty gosh darn good one. Of course, there's Space Marine 2, which of course is phenomenal. It's a multiplayer and single player 40K experience, but yeah, Helldivers 2 specifically does seem pretty goddamn sweet. First time we actually ever saw one of those guys up close. They were shooting at us from far. A big old meanie. That one's just ammo. We haven't actually picked up this weapon yet, this flamethrower weapon. Because I'm assuming it's a flamethrower. But even though we've never picked up the ammo for it, or the weapon for it, we have half of the maximum amount of ammo that you can carry for it, because we're just so cool. It's such a satisfying weapon, dude. This rotary shotgun absolutely fucks. It fucks, it clucks, it pucks, and it ducks. And also I'm a fan. Also, I like it. Just gotta stream one of these days, yeah. I don't know, you've probably heard me say, like, I would be dubious about streaming it, because I've heard other people say it's a great game really fun game to play, but not a lot of people love necessarily to watch it. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'd be able to bring to the table, but it is definitely a game I would like to play, if nothing else. I mean, I say that. Maybe I should just, you know, give it the old college try, as they say. Not be hung up quite so much on the viability of a stream game, and just throw caution to the wind. I was unsure about committing to this, but we don't have any other places to go, so we're going. Despite my best efforts, I cannot seem to use my shotgun ammo efficiently enough. Or effectively enough, rather. Because I use the shotgun for like half an hour uninterrupted, and I still have max ammo for it. Constantly. It is the best of problems. It was the best of problems. It was the best of problems. Was there a nest? Nope, just a whole bunch of the goobers. Oh, there's this guy. He takes 2 full shots. And then the last time, 5 normal shots, so 2 full shots will be more than enough to drop his ass. Pop him. Something else I saw lurking. Lurking and twerking and maybe even glurking up there. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm still hearing more monster noises. More monsters. Oh, Gal says, but Alex is always Kenshi. And you're not wrong. When you're right, you're right. Ooh, like the orange shield. That's cool. I can't go through it. The stimulation is too much. The stimulation is too much. His pupils will dilate. My penis will harden. It's a whole thing. My fragile little brain won't be able to handle it. I know. Yeah, I think Farsight, you were the other one that was saying that, yeah, the game is very much a good one, and also my small little hobbit brain might get frazzled and or dazzled or maybe even bejazzled accordingly. Ah, there's a fella. Get out of here. Did that unlock the other shield thingies, maybe? I guess probably not.
Huh.
But nope. Ah. You guys first. Getting a little bit low on health. Oh, Jesus. I'm dead. Uh-oh. When was the last time I saved? Oh, no. Oh, no. There were no autosaves. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Well, let's see. How much have we done in this level? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Was this game made in GZ Doom? I believe it was. I believe it was, yeah. Half the stream is the stream. I do appreciate that, Fars. I do appreciate that, bud. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this one was made in GZ Doom just because the options menu is very GZ Doom-esque. So, like, now, not necessarily. It could be like a highly customized fork of it, but I'm pretty sure that was at least the basis of it. Yeah. This game is very good. Unfortunately, I should have been paying more attention to my health. I feel like we were cruising for so much of this game where I haven't really had the need to do manual saves because we've been doing just great. But yeah, I was saying how I've been having this overabundance of ammo constantly, but health kind of ran out very suddenly there. As you can tell, I think we're going to go and wrap it up here, though. It is getting kind of late. And I've been streaming, like, maybe later than... I've been streaming extra late lately, which has been very fun, but that's probably a good opportunity to go and wrap it up for the night. Vespers, not wholly bound to the physical dimension, they say. No, it's fine. This game is very good, though. Very, very good. I would love to go back and finish the playthrough for surezies. It is quite high quality. Quite good. Yeah, like I said, probably... I mean, there hasn't been any boomer shooters that I've not enjoyed. You know, we played Ghostware last week, and that game was so different and so unique. And I'm glad we played it just because it's one I'd been curious about for a while, and it was very unique. And it wasn't perfect. I mean, there were things about it I didn't really like, but there was a lot that I thought was at least cool that they were attempting certain things. I mean, that game, like I kept saying, it swung for the fences. It was trying something very, very different and not sticking to a formula. This game was more formulaic, but really good. Really, really good one. So, I mean, honestly, when it comes to games like... we were talking about Beyond Sunset earlier, which it kind of reminded me of a little bit. We played Hands of Necromancy 1 and 2, which I really enjoyed. We played a number of various boomer shooters over the years on this channel. But this one in particular, one of my recent favorites. Really enjoyed this one. So, highly, highly recommended. And like Silver Ant pointed out, I think one of the folks that worked on this game also worked on Ion Storm, which I've heard nothing but good things about. Ion Storm, Celeco, some really great stuff out there for those who enjoy this style of game. We're kind of in a golden age of boomer shooter, Doom, or Quake-inspired stuff out there. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.